Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss. That motherfucker was right on time. What was that? What was that? That's your ringtone?
Yeah, somebody calling.
That motherfucker came on right when I unmuted it. That motherfucker. Right on motherfucking time, man. Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. It's hump day. We jump right to the hump, you know what I'm saying? And we in here, and I see some of y'all are in here with us already, man. Shout out to everybody that's already pulled up. Ashley Ackles is in the house. Flawless of the West Coast Dream Team is in the house. Felicia Riley is in the house. I can't never say her name. Danique,
Yeah.
I know who you are. I won't say your hood name. Kimberly Sears is in the house. Just Regina's in the building. Jackie Brown is in the house. Lashina is in the house. Lauren Jackson is in the building. You know what I'm saying? We here just like that. We back, man. Few days off. How things been going for you? Over our mini break.
Over under. I've been cool. I can't complain too much. Monday was pretty good. Had a great workout. I didn't work out today. Still a little. I was having a headache, but then it's because I know I didn't get no sleep because I was paranoid about something last night. So I couldn't sleep.
Tossing and turning with the shotgun out the window.
Yeah. I woke up at 2:00 because I laid down early. I would lay down probably about 12. I woke up at 2, and I had a fucked up dream. Woke up at 4. Woke up at 6. I'm like, I ain't going to fucking dream. I ain't getting no sleep.
It's over.
It's over.
You ain't got no dumbbells at the crib?
I ain't got nothing, but that's what I'm supposed to buy. I just told myself.
I got iron.
I just told myself I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy some just to keep at home because I do push-ups. I did some push-ups and shit.
Yeah, I got a good set of 15s, good set of 25s, a good set of 10s. I don't fuck with them 10s. You know what I keep the 15s by the bed. Keep the 15s by the bed.
I got a powerful workout for you with some 10s.
Okay, send me that. I need that.
Skull Crushers.
I just downloaded like 3 workouts. Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna get rid of your abs.
Skull Crushers, boy, you'd be crazy.
Yeah, I need that. I'm about ready to do burpees. Like, I'm like, I got to do something. But the watermelon breakfast, I've been eating watermelon. Today is day 3. Just watermelon all the way until, dinner. I'm drinking a fucking Corona right now, though. Just stressful
You're gonna be
day.
mad
Just,
in a minute.
just getting off and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Why? Now watermelon's no good.
No. Watermelon's
Oh,
great.
okay.
but
I'm like, God damn, the watermelon no good now?
It's
What
going
happened?
out of season. It's going out of season.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to find. But, you know, I fuck with the organic Whole Food grocers and shit. They usually have, even if it's the baby ones, I can find it, you know what I'm saying? Yolanda Cabrera is in the house. She says, hello, Arturo. Hello, Arturo.
Hey there.
In the
Hey
house.
there, mamacita.
It is hump day. Just like that, we back to Secret Menu Podcast. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely blessing you with his own humbled abode.
Yes, sir.
And your mama mad again. I don't know what to do with your mama. Tried to give her space. Fucked up when Luther made her mad. Went through that motherfucking crammed your mama. And now she's been on my ass.
She's on my ass.
She wants that old thing back. She wants that old thing back. So I try to give her an ultimatum. If I come back, she has to bring your auntie.
Make it lucrative.
Yeah, it's got to be something worth my time. Got to bring auntie or got to bring your niece or some. You know, you got to bring somebody back with you. It's just not me and you no more. That's over.
Make it lucrative.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
So she's really been on my bumper and cussing me out. So I don't know.
Well, we
We'll
know
see what
why
happens.
all you niggas is here. It's Diddy. We know why y'all are here. It's Diddy. It's Diddy.
Diddy
It's Diddy.
time.
It's Diddy. We've been following this. We've been on this, and
Wow.
we predicted it. We didn't. I didn't
Told
have
y'all.
a win, but we knew it was coming. Sean
We told y'all.
P. Diddy Combs was taken into custody in New York. Now, we have the full indictment. It's 14, 17 pages or something. I forget. We had the full indictment. Most of it has, I keep seeing California in the indictment. However, he flies to New York. His lawyer says we're well aware of what's been going on. We took it head on. He came purposely to turn himself in. So he knew that they were going to go ahead and charge him with this. How the California, New York, where these things happen, I don't know. But I keep seeing California a lot in the indictment. First of all, are you surprised that they actually have Sean P. Diddy Combs in a jail cell right now, boss?
No, not at all. Not surprised one bit. Didn't surprise me. I wasn't surprised. I knew it was coming. He should have shut his fucking mouth. He should have been more understanding of what he said and why he said it and how he approached the situation. And he didn't. And this is the outcome of thinking your nuts is bigger than King Kong. And King Kong got some really, 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 really big nuts.
You and I
And you thought
believe
yours was
all
big.
of this because most of the women on social media, most of the outsiders who don't follow these people, and me and you got a long, we don't
Right.
got a long history with Diddy. Let's get that clear.
Right, no.
But we have a long, like right
have
out,
long history.
right outside the curve, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was on Def Jam from 2001 to 2004 or some shit.
Or,
But
yeah.
before that, I had an independent record deal. Boss would
Record
always
deal.
slide down to LA, fuck with me, pull up. So we already would hear these crazy stories and inner
Stories,
dealings
right.
with Diddy, Shaq. That's why
And
we all
ran
be
into
talking
some
about
shit, yeah.
Shaq. Me and Boss always then heard different shit about how certain niggas move. I personally knew a guy said that was a professional hitman, you know what I'm saying, that was very close with Diddy. Well, him and one of his best friends discovered 112, and he told me some shit about one of his best friends wearing a puffy anklet and shit, just weird shit. So me and Boss have kind of been like not in the room, but always right around niggas who had dealings with him. So we've always said these things about not these things. Let's be clear about that. We ain't said nothing about chaining motherfuckers up against their force, trafficking, none of that. Just he has this sexual prowess that's on the level of what they say allegedly R. Kelly is like. Like, oh, he does. So we've heard he has these wild parties, motherfuckers in there. But there's other motherfuckers I've heard have wild parties like that. Dr. Dre being one of them. You know what I'm saying? With that being said,
Jamie Foxx, another one.
Yeah, the main thing about all of this, how do I word it? The focal point of the indictment, boss, are the freak-offs.
Yeah.
As Cassie appeared and said she was injured, beaten, harmed, or whatever, these stories of what they call freak-offs appear, where he's having parties, he has guys fucking his girl, he's fucking girls, he's fucking guys, whatever the fuck the rumors are. But they're orgies, big ass orgies, parties. Niggas say you go to a Diddy party, it's always a party, and then there's a party like in a back room, you know what I'm saying? They freak offs. Right. And no matter how anybody feels, just having an orgy in the back is not illegal. I live in Las Vegas. They got a club called the Green Door. You can walk right in the front door, pay your money, and watch motherfuckers just fucking all over the place. You can bring your girl. You can fuck somebody. You and somebody can trade somebody girl. So the fucking ain't illegal. You know what I'm saying? But now these allegations, this indictment. So let's go to charges on the indictment first, so people understand what we're dealing with. The indictment is saying that these parties aren't just parties. It's forcibly forced upon some people. The indictment has 3 major charges on it. One being racketeering. We need somebody to, I meant to do it. Somebody needs to Google racketeering for us. Racketeering is the main charge, which holds life in prison. Racketeering.
That's what they gave up. That's what they gave the mob. They was trying to get at the Sammy the Bull and them.
Al
you know
Capone,
what I mean? John Gotti, Al Capone.
Racketeering.
I'm wondering if that has something to do with hiding some shit.
Let's go find a legal terminology of racketeering. Or break down what the fuck racketeering is first.
Yeah, somebody find that.
Because I hear it. Racketeering. A pattern of illegal activity that is carried out
That's what it is.
in the furtherance of an enterprise, which is owned or controlled by those engaged in such activities. See also racketeer influence corrupt organizations. So the fact that I guess he has LLCs, businesses, Bad Boy Entertainment, makes anything that he's doing as a business illegal. He's doing it as a business.
He's doing it. He's doing it under the business illegal. He's doing illegal shit under the business. That's basically what they're saying.
Second major charge is sex trafficking. Maximum is life in prison. Minimum is 15 years in prison. When I was going through the indictment, me and you was on the phone last night going through the indictment. Right. Is that the one that held a mandatory?
Yeah. That was a mandatory minimum.
Okay, so sex trafficking holds a mandatory minimum.
Yeah.
Of 15 years. So if they don't get him for anything else and say, okay, well, you sex traffic, he has a minimum of 15 years. And then there's transportation for prostitution.
But see, that's
maximum
that's
of 10 years. This is
right.
This is the one. This is the tricky one, boss.
But that's why I don't even get it, because you're trying to sex trafficking and the prostitution thing falls under the same thing.
Right.
But what they did was break his up to make some. See, this is what they're doing. They're breaking all this shit up to throw it against the wall to see what shit is going to stick for him. You feel me? I think that's what that is. The transportation.
This is how I looked at
trafficking. Go ahead.
How I looked at that was because remember last night we were going through the indictment. You was like, yeah, the right lawyer can beat that. And then I tell you another one. He was like, the right lawyer can beat that. And then we'll say another one. And then he was like, that's tricky though. And then I'll tell you another one because me and boss are on the phone. I'm literally reading through every page of the indictment. And he's like, yeah, a good lawyer will beat that. So as I sat back and I looked at the indictment and then I looked at this part, the transportation of prostitution is the tricky one because it's a maximum of 10 years, which means you can get 2 years. You can get 3 years, you can get 4 years. If they convict you, they can give you something. If the lawyer can beat the other shit, all they got to prove is that you knew some girls who was selling some pussy and said, yeah, be at JFK on Friday, 9:55. You, the 3 niggas that's selling ass, the 2 bitches that's selling pussy, and we gonna fly y'all from JFK to Beverly Hills, pick y'all up, and I got some niggas waiting, whatever. They gonna pay whatever. I got $2,500 a girl, $2,000 a guy, whatever. He provided transportation for prostitutes. That's the easiest one to prove. It holds the least amount of jail time. So when I went back, I said, if we can't get him on shit, we can get one prostitute to say, yeah, he gave me a ride to sell this pussy one night to Kevin Lyles.
Right. But but see that if they get him on that, then they're going to get him on human trafficking. Because what human trafficking is, if you move a person one place to another, it don't even matter if it's fucking a mile. If you move that person from here to there, you're trafficking them.
Right. But don't you think though, if he can prove I'm not associated with this person, like they said, hire some girls. It's a party. I knew some girls. They sell pussy. I fuck them sometimes. I'm bringing the girls. That's the transportation. I think the human trafficking holds more of the leader, the boss of the operation. The human trafficking part. You're the pimp. It
don't matter.
Madam.
It don't matter.
So it's human trafficking even if you gave your friend a ride.
Goddamn right.
So
and
if
she was selling pussy.
Keisha says, bitch, give me a ride to Parkway.
And you know Keisha selling pussy?
Keisha tell her friend, bitch, I need a ride to Parkway. If the police stopped them, they technically could give her sex trafficking for giving her friend a ride to Parkway.
Right. That's why this law is so fucking tricky now. See, that's why I told niggas, that's why I really kind of bowed away from, because they was making it trickier every time. You know what I mean? Because you can give a motherfucker a ride to the stove, right? And you taking her to the stove, and you know for a fact that she's going to the store to sell pussy. You are taking her, so you are trafficking her. Trafficking means moving her around. You're trafficking her to go do that.
Shout out Lethal. Lethal is now. Lethal says the fact he paid people to fuck other people is the problem. If I'm the lawyer, my defense is I ain't paid nobody shit. That is Russell Simmons $6,000 for his pussy. That's Leor Cohen $6,000 for his pussy. That's my $6,000 for the pussy that I partook in. So I just had a house with the party, and I got how I did. And the weed man come, what you got, nigga? 10, 30, 40. Niggas doing when a stripper come. We got strippers coming tonight. Niggas, okay, what you got? What you got? Okay. And then one nigga takes the money, and you know what I'm saying? So if I was the lawyer, that wouldn't be my defense. I didn't pay for these niggas. These niggas paid for their own pussy.
That's why I said it's going to be a good lawyer is gonna chew some of this shit up so bad. Like some of this shit ain't gonna even have a chance. It's gonna get thrown out, but they're gonna have something to stick because that's why they threw these charges. Something out of these charges will stick
and that's
somewhere.
what made me look at the transportation, because that's what made me look at the okay, if I can't prove that I forced you into selling your body,
I can prove I flew you across in that jet.
That's what it is. You are already, because
you flew in that
lawyers
jet.
play dirty. They're gonna go find your ads. They're gonna find your OnlyFans. They're gonna find your Instagram. They're gonna see you've been selling pussy, bitch, long before you met Puff Daddy. You've been selling that motherfucker long before you met me. I ain't made you sell shit. I met you, had some friends who want to have some fun. I rounded up all the girls, the fun girls I know. And even if I'm the lawyer, shit, I told them we having a party. When they got there, that bitch went in the back room and asked him for some money. I ain't know what she asked him for. See what I'm saying? So the lawyer gonna be like, you think Sean Combs gave this bitch a price of $2,500 and he has $1 billion? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He don't need to procure any money from prostitution. I had to think about it, boss, because the human trafficking, most of the time when you see human trafficking, they're trafficking motherfuckers for profit off the sex trade. Puffy don't need $1 from a bitch selling no pussy. Not $1. Right. He has billions.
And that's what, that's what's going to, that's why I say a good lawyer is going to chew a lot of this shit up, because let's just say Puffy is paying these bitches whatever, right?
Right.
But he's retrieving this money from whoever is not. They don't pay these girls like that. They don't even pay them like they don't give them money like that. Like they get a lump sum already off the rip. Like it go $100K. You know what I mean? It's your $100K. I got 2 parties, 3 parties.
Be available.
You be available.
Your condo's paid.
Yeah.
Your car is paid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, that shit's already. They lined up already. You know what I'm saying? So it's a total different move that way. And then they gonna be like, most of them girls gonna shut the fuck up. I'm telling you that, man. They ain't gonna talk about nothing. A few gonna not talk about it that know what they doing is gonna 86
because now once all them lawsuits and motherfuckers trying to get their money, it's over. He's in jail. Excuse me. I'm drinking a fucking Corona. As I told boss, and every time I burp, all I taste is watermelon. The last 3, maybe 4 pages of the indictment, because I'm reading through the whole indictment, are all about taking his shit. I've read indictments before, and they talk about the crimes, they talk about the things people have done. So the first few pages of his indictment are arson, bribery, coercion, abuse. But them last 3 pages are, hey, if you made any money, nigga, while any of this happened, we can take this. Next page. If you had any this, it's all the last 3 or 4 pages of that indictment are all about taking his money, his properties, his cars. That's the whole bulk of the last 4 pages. Take his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because they want him to profit off of it. That's what the racketeering is. They want him to profit off of what he's done.
Right, but what I'm saying, so that they can take it. But what I'm saying is the girls that was popping out with their lawsuits, see, they're not realizing that you might jump out and he did it. So if they go testify and all, they're going to do all that shit. They'll be the government is taking all that money. Ain't going to be no money to pay out on these lawsuits. So everybody who got their hush, and that's why I think the one girl from Dirty Money, let's find her real quick.
Danny Kane?
No, was it Danny Kane and Dirty Money? He had 2 groups. They were Danny Kane first, and then he took a couple of the girls.
2 girls.
Don Richards. Don Richards. I think that's why you see that the indictment came days after her. She got word of it coming. She put her shit in immediately. She put her motherfucking lawsuit in. Her shit beat the buzzer. Anything that come after that, after this now, They're not gonna get no money because these other motherfuckers are owed. If it's paid out, they're owed their money, and then the rest of that money, the government gonna seize the properties, houses. Anybody else trying to sue, he ain't gonna have nothing to pay them with, because the government are
gonna hold on to
cars, helicopters, houses, all that. So I think a lot of this is about financial shit too. But
Yeah.
since we here, let's look at the accusers. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at what he's facing. Let's look at the motherfuckers he's up against. We all know he's facing Cassie Ventura,
Mhm.
which is one of the stronger ones because we've seen the videotape. They refer to this in the indictment, him chasing her down the hallway, abusing her. But new information has surfaced since the indictment came out based on the Cassie Ventura shit. The U.S. attorney says there was a commercial sex worker in the room. So they're saying that these two motherfuckers that day at the hotel was not alone. There was a commercial sex worker in the room during Diddy's assault on Cassie, and then they shared the text messages afterwards. He texted her and said, "I got 6 kids, yo, please call. I'm surrounded." I guess the police called and he was like, "I got 6 kids. You just gonna leave me hanging out here." I don't even know if he went to jail this day or what. You know what I'm saying? But Diddy's defense attorneys report that Cassie hit Diddy in the face with that phone before she ran out of that room because she was in there. He was in there doing whatever he was doing. Cassie's going through Diddy's phone and sees he got some shit going on. She hits him in the face and runs out into the hallway. The lawyer also claims that she had been cheating on Diddy for years with her current husband. You know what I'm saying? So there's other shit to what happened in that room that day. Boss said that not too many episodes ago. Boss was saying there was some other shit.
That's why he grabbed whatever that phone. That's what it was. That bag had the phone in it, whatever. Whatever she had, he grabbed that first. So that shit was super important, whatever the fuck was going on in that phone, if it was the phone. That's what it was. I told y'all didn't pay attention to it.
You think the new revelations on Cassie's behalf help or hinder?
It's gonna help him because now they're gonna look at it as a DV. You know what I mean? It's
As
a
a what?
DV now. As a DV, domestic violence case on both parties. You know what I mean? She hit him. He hit her. And then it went on.
So this isn't imprisonment. You know what I mean? This isn't sex trafficking. No. This is a domestic dispute. Me and my girlfriend had an argument. She catch me cheating on her.
Yeah.
I say, "Bitch, you cheating on me."
Right.
She hit me because they said that she found some shit in his phone. Like, "Nigga, you fucking around." And he say, "Bitch, you cheating with the white boy." She hit him in the face and run out of the room. But her side, well, the government side, are trying to say that there was a paid sex worker that day in the motherfucking room.
But what does that have to do with him chasing her?
I don't know. Because that helps her side of, I was there forced to be fucked by
a sex worker.
Because that's the story. That he hires niggas and he sits back in a room. Yeah, fuck a nigga. Yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Ken Doggy Dog is in the house. Says that fool offered me $50 million in his mama's house. Oh, he offered $50 million in his mama's house for bail. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Ken Doggy Dog says he offered $50 million in his mama's house for bail. I would too. I eat caviar and ostrich eggs every day for breakfast. I don't want to be in this motherfucker either. Money Boss, $50 million in bail is what? What is bail? 10%, 20%? What is bail?
10%.
10%. So somebody give us 10% of $50 million. That's not $50 million cash. $50 million for bail is what?
$500,000.
$500,000. So that's only a $500,000 to a billionaire.
No, 50. No, 5 million. 5 million. 5 million. 5 million.
God
sorry,
damn,
sorry,
no.
sorry.
That's a little high.
5 million. 5 million.
5 million is a little higher, Ken.
Yeah, 5 million. 5 million.
Ken Doggy Dog, 5 million. But it's not 50 million. It's 5 million when it comes to bail. And then his mama's house, his mama's mansion, who you think bought it? His only paid off because he buys and sells and moves and buys and sells. But there's one house in his possession that is completely paid the fuck off that they cannot take because it's in his mama's name. So no matter how this bail shit go, they can siphon the money, move the money. Yeah, he put up his mama's house because that's the Miami mansion that's paid the fuck off, and it's in my mama's name. So he's not gonna jump bail or skip bail. He's Puff Daddy. He's not he's not forfeiting bail. So she puts it up as long as, because that's how bail works. As long as you make your court appearances, you good. They can't fuck with that unless you go on a run, you miss court. Him putting his mama house up wasn't shit. Like, this is collateral. If I don't show up, y'all can take my mama's. He's not letting nobody take his mama house. And then he's Puffy. He can't miss court. Right. So him, I know it hit the media like, he put his mama out. He's not missing this court.
Right. But he has missed court. That's how the boy got there.
And even that, I just saw that. So he did miss a court case for $100 million. The judge put that aside because he technically really didn't even know about this nigga. I could go tomorrow and file my case against Puff Daddy too. And they send it to his proper people. If the lawyers got the letters and shit on their desk and miss it, I can win the proceedings too. So technically, this guy in Detroit says he was sexually assaulted. This is crazy though. I read through his shit. He was sexually assaulted in Detroit back in 1997. So the judge, for one, said statute of limitations might be against this case, and they're sitting it aside because he has this other shit going on. His lawyer immediately said, Your Honor, we didn't have time to even look at this because we have this going on. So they sat that aside. But remember I said, I'm like, they wouldn't have appealed that. He's not paying that $100 million out. That $100 million could be crucial. But yeah, him putting his mama's house up for bail, it ain't as bad as it seems. You know what I'm saying? It's my mom's crib. I'm not gonna let nothing. That's like the integrity thing. It's my mother's house. He probably got 6 other properties he could have put up himself, but he's like, I want to get out of here so fucking bad. This is my mama's house. You think I'm gonna leave my mama hanging? He put his mama's house up. He's trying to convince them of some shit. You know what I'm saying? In fact, the nigga even said this today. They denied him bail the first day. He went back up for bail today and was denied again. But part of his bail plea was his mother's house. And he also said, I promise no female visitors. The nigga said, I assure you there will be no drugs. I will drug test and no female visitors. If y'all give me bail, judge denied bail. Judge denies bail, but there is a radio personality. Shout out DJ Envy. DJ Envy Boss pointed out some crucial information. Crucial. DJ Envy say P. Diddy deserves a motherfucking bail because Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and O.J. Simpson were granted bail. How the fuck P. Diddy can't get a bail? O.J. had a murder. Bill Cosby had drugging bitches. Harvey Weinstein had an island full of drug bitches and rapes.
But I think that's the problem too, because the judge is doing this. Nobody else. And if his lawyers really want to, they can take this to the higher court to get him a bail, because you have a right to bail. That's your right. You have a right. Only murderers don't.
Pre-trial, yeah. It's pre-trial. I have the right to build my case, fight my case.
Yeah, murder cases normally don't get bailed. But even
murder, because I had an argument with somebody and we went through, there have been murderers. People who fought murderers out on, people who fought murders out on bail. Fact. This nigga technically is the only nigga that's been denied a bail. Harvey Weinstein got a bail. Bill Cosby got a bail. Who was the other name?
Right.
Harvey?
Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, and
OJ motherfucking Simpson.
OJ Simpson.
Rest in peace, OJ. Nigga, OJ got a bill. We know who hated OJ.
Right.
Every motherfucker that wasn't black. OJ got a bail and had a chance to fight his case outside. So I am not saying Diddy's innocent. I'm not saying Diddy deserve a goddamn bail. If them niggas had a bail, he deserved a chance to prove to us I didn't do this from the sanctuary of his home. He deserves a bail.
And to say he's a flight risk, all you do is take his passport and his jet.
He surrendered the passports. There we have it.
Right.
Diddy says he's not a flight risk. He begs to be released on $50 million bond. His children surrendered their passports. Even the 1-year-old. What the fuck? He turned in all the passports. His, the babies, everybody's.
That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know. I think it's more to it. Like I said, and people don't understand, he should have shut his fucking mouth. He didn't shut his mouth. When you're playing with people this dangerous, you got to know how to shut your mouth. He was playing with somebody that's very, 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 very dangerous and can sway other people to do other things to make you look very, very, very bad. And this is what happened. They started the smear campaign. Smear campaign started. Boom, we smearing the shit out of him. Now we're going to make him start paying people. Now people is getting paid. Now we're going to raid his house to go get all these videos out of his house. Boom, we get the videos out of his house. Now we're going to hit his ass with these human trafficking, these racketeering, and this prostitution shit now. Bang. And this is what they did. They did it strategic, a very strategic move on the feds, the Homeland Security, and regular NYPD, LAPD police. They did it in a great fashion. They did it. And he didn't see it coming because he probably really wasn't paying that much attention. Because once they hit him with them lawsuits, he should have started getting rid of everything. Everything should have started getting moved. Everything should have got moved. I don't give a fuck. What's there? I was there. Get it out. Get it gone. And he didn't. Because I'm looking at some of them charges and some of the shit they said they found in his house is these fucking guns with serial numbers scratched off. And I'm thinking to myself, if I'm P. Diddy, why the fuck do I got guns with serial numbers scratched off?
As a matter of fact, let's take a look real quick at some of the artillery, weapons, and guns found in the house during the seizure.
This is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well that we recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here the serial number has been thoroughly defaced. Another picture of more ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there. Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly. Anyone with information can call 1-877-4-HSI-10.
That guy right there, he's the U.S. attorney. He's going to be the main attorney. He specializes in sex trafficking cases. That's his specialty. Because they got, they probably the U.S. They probably got 30 attorneys who specialize. His specialty is sex trafficking and crimes of that nature. That's his specialty. So he says, I have a clip somewhere. It'll probably play when I play it. But if it hasn't played already, he was like, "Oh, when we saw this, I specialize in this, and we ran to this. We ran to this one." So he also says he has footage. Now this is the thing, because we keep saying it ain't no fucking crime to have a bunch of bitches at your house fucking. It's not a crime. They have some alleged victims who have stories to tell about forcible shit. And then he says they have this. They have some of the footage from the freak-offs. Let's take a look.
Also seized evidence of the freak-offs. Electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
They feel strongly enough about whatever they have on tape, whatever they have written down from these suspected victims, that they brought this indictment for. What were you going to say, boss?
I was going to say that the video that they say they got is going to do one or two things for them. Help them or hurt them like a motherfucker.
One of the two.
Because if they're showing them people in there doing whatever the fuck they're doing and ain't nobody holding them with a gun to their head, ain't nobody forcing them to do nothing, ain't nobody, it's going to hurt the case. That's why I said, good lawyer, get on this shit.
Right, but if he's on tape saying, get over
this
here,
shit in the dirt.
You ain't,
I've
had enough, dude.
Yeah.
I've had enough. You
It's
ain't
gonna
had
be bad.
enough, bitch. You ain't had enough. Buster Rhymes, get over here. Buster, get over here, Buster. Yo, son, give me that bitch. If they got that on tape,
Yeah, your ass in trouble. Your ass in
it's
trouble.
over if they got that on tape. So they're confident in what they have on tape and what they have from the fucking.
But see, this is where it's already a biased type of thing anyway, because you're on TV talking about it, you're putting it out nationwide to everybody. So when you get jurors are already making up their mind
already, and we said it. I said it, like, nigga, this is what they did. The Cassie shit, the little ride. Even Aubrey O'Day, who didn't file a lawsuit, they built these things up. The Kim Porter stories. They let that shit snowball. All the perception of this nigga, all this. Even the jokes and clips from Breakfast Club, the Meek Mill joke, like all of this just helps build a perception of this nigga. I've seen posts. Whatever they said, Diddy guilty. And then you play the clip, and it's him saying, yeah, daddy, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's homosexual rhetoric, or whatever motherfucker want to call it. It's not, he doesn't say anything on any of that shit about tie the bitch up. Don't let the bitch leave. But we built a perception of this nigga like he was a freaky ass nigga.
Freaky ass nigga, he has 69 God.
So people feel like I don't put nothing past him because of all this freaky ass shit they're portraying him with. You know what I'm saying? I got off track. Let's look at some more of the accusers, because we got Cassie. He's against Cassie. There's somebody else named Joy Dickerson Neal. A woman named Joy Dickerson Neal alleged in a lawsuit Combs drugged her, sexually assaulted her, and secretly recorded the assault while she was a college student in 1991. These are fabricated claims, falsely alleging misconduct from over 30 years ago and filed at the last minute. This is nothing more than money grab, a Combs representative said. So we got Cassie, then we got Joy, and then there's Lil Ride. Little motherfucking Ride. I don't have an opinion on anybody else's story. Not even this bitch Joy from 30 years ago. This nigga I don't believe. I don't believe this nigga right here because I literally watched this nigga in real time ride Diddy dick, no Diddy. Praise Diddy, shout Diddy out, nigga. Because I am a music fan. Every album comes out, I listen to everything from fucking reggae to hip hop. Every Thursday night, I'm on the thing for the new albums. Right around this same time last year, Diddy dropped the Love album. We know Diddy going through what he going through, but the Love album is one of the best fucking albums in a long time. He has just it's like Diddy did his DJ Khaled. He did what he's best at. He picked beats. He put Jacquees on a song. He put Drake on a song. I don't know if Drake's on the album, but he did DJ Khaled. He has all these fucking artists and they're singing and they're rapping with these dope producers. And it's a collage of music. So around the time that album came out, I never heard of Lil Rod, but I'm watching Lil Rod. Yeah, this album, Diddy the nigga. He just praise Diddy, praise Diddy. Then all of a sudden, when the royalty checks hit, he thought his check was short. He got paid to be a instrumentalist, which means you come in and they say, okay, the beat is done. Because I watched him and an R&B artist by the name, I can't think of her name. She's a lesbian lady. But her shit is fire. Joss, J-O-S, I think. She's on the album on like more songs than anybody, right? Because when he made his claim, she came on and said, bro, keep it a buck. Such and such. Stevie J produced that beat. Timbaland, whoever produced that beat, you came in there, we told you what to play from what we heard. You played the piano, nigga. You're trying to get full producer credits. You were hired as an instrumentalist to come in and play the piano on this song, come in and do this with whatever instruments he do on this song. From there, that's where his tear started. This nigga's robbing motherfuckers. He's killing the culture. From there, Cassie shit happened. From there, these niggas took my booty. Praise Diddy, Diddy the nigga, bad boy. This album is the greatest R&B album in history. I watched him do all of this. And then when that check came, it went from that to this nigga raped me. You know what I'm saying? He's the one nigga I don't believe. That's not Cassie. It's Lil Rod. Lil Rod is the nigga I don't believe. And he was arguing because before he went at Diddy, he was going at the individual artist on each of the songs because Diddy didn't know who the fuck Lil Rod was either. I forget who, but one of these artists that Diddy had on these songs was like, I got a dope piano nigga. And they called him, and he came to play piano. So Lil Rod is the one I don't believe, but we got Cassie, we got Joy, we got Lil Rod, and then there is Crystal McKinney. She's white. This is gonna be a hard one to fucking beat. I don't know what Joy looks like.
For that one.
The way Joy is spelled, she's black. Joy Dickerson is black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this motherfucker right here is a strong power. Yeah, this is dangerous. This is beautiful blonde. This is dangerous. Let's see what this shit says. Model Crystal McKinney accused Diddy of drugging and sexually assaulting her in a recording studio in 2003. McKinney, goddamn, my phone died. Let me put my phone on the charger. Okay, McKinney claimed in the lawsuit obtained by people that she was instructed to sit directly across from Combs at the event and that he made a very public display of coming on to her in a sexually suggestive manner, which continued throughout the dinner. Back at Diddy's studio, McKinney claims she was offered some weed and alleges later came to understand that Combs had laced the joint with a narcotic or other intoxicating substance. Per the lawsuit, she then alleges Combs led her to a bathroom where he forced her to perform oral sex, after which he said she became physically sick and lost consciousness. So that means after which she said. He didn't say that. So that's, what's that,
that's
4?
Crazy.
Cassie, Joy, Rod, her, and of course, the Detroit nigga with the $100 million lawsuit from 1997. This nigga, he trying to get his bread.
Shit, Joyce is 91.
Oh, wow. 91, 97, and then we got the Dirty Money Girl. Dirty Money Girl, she has her lawsuit added, and Aubrey O'Day is sitting on an island. Aubrey O'Day, which is this, even though she hasn't asked for no money, it's damaging. Because Aubrey O'Day's on Diddy's arrest was, I never thought I would see this day. This is her statement. She says, I never thought I would see this day. We all buried this inside of us in order to be able to keep going. And not just me, but victims you don't even know yet. She has not came out and said, nigga, give me $1. I think she's probably one of the most fucking damaging pieces to this puzzle because in the fight of this is a money grab, Your Honor. These bitches want money from my client, Your Honor. You got Aubrey, who looks like she's willing to come tell or willing to come, who asked for nothing, who's just saying, I'm happy this happened. He deserved, she's damaging. And she's white too. She got a tan right here, but she is white. She is white. I lost you, boss. I don't hear you at all. Okay. Oh, this nigga's on the phone. Yeah, nigga's on the phone. But she's white. Aubrey is white. I believe she's very damaging to the case. You know what I'm saying? Ken Doggy Dog says Snow Bunny. She is. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Spencer says, understand he's Diddy. He don't need to rape nobody. That's the case for a lot of niggas, but I know some niggas that take some pussy. They've taken some pussy with power, money. Like, nigga, why'd you? So I can't just say because he's Diddy, he won't take no pussy. That I won't.
Everybody has something in them. Everybody has something in them that we don't know what it is. Because that could be
your whole kink. The whole kink is fight me back. Like a lot of motherfuckers role play. Niggas play burglar and break in a bitch house. Because they want her to fight back so that they can take some pussy. So I can't say, oh, he's Diddy. He don't gotta take no pussy. He don't gotta. But that doesn't mean that's not a kink of his. Like, I've had so much free pussy all this time. Because a lot of people believe, nigga, he had so much pussy he resorted to ass. Niggas, like, what do you give the nigga who's had everything? Buster, call your homies over here. You know what I'm saying? Buster, call your homies over here. You know what I'm saying? The Buster Rhymes stories are starting to come out too. Me and Boss were some of the first niggas. But let's get to it. Because I know what you all have been awaiting for. Bigger than the OJ trial, bigger than the Diddy case, bigger than it all is the motherfucking 1,000 bottles. The 1,000 fucking bottles of baby oil. Johnson & Johnson is in this motherfucker. Feds reveal there's been a bunch of fake allegations. Don't believe the 785 dildos. Don't believe that. That's not in the indictment. I read it. But this is true. The feds reveal that over 1,000 plus bottles of baby oil and lubricants were found in the home. That's what you motherfuckers all came here for. You don't give a fuck about me or Boss. Y'all didn't give a fuck about shit. All y'all wanted to hear about was this baby oil. Money Boss, 1,000 fucking bottles of baby oil. Take it away, man. What the fuck? 1,000 bottles.
I told D last night. Now I'm gonna say this. It seems like it's weird. 1,000. We're looking at that like, damn, 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubrication. That is fucking amazing, right?
It is.
And I'm saying to myself, well, if he's having these parties the way he has these parties, baby oil is something that they use in the parties. 1,000 bottles ain't really a lot of bottles. If you think about it.
1,000?
Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell people. 1,000 bottles of baby. Yeah, 1,000. This is what I'm trying to say. 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubrication is not really a lot. When he probably buys it in bulk, so I don't never have to worry about if I ran out of it, if I ain't got it. I told D just like this. Back in the days when I was doing my things, I used to buy probably about 100 boxes of condoms.
Not for him.
Not for me, though.
I already know what they're thinking because they were like, goddamn, boss is running through 100 rubbers a weekend. No.
Right. No. So
read between the lines. If you don't get it, we won't tell you, but go ahead.
Yeah. I would buy 100 boxes. And let's just say it's 40 in a box. That's 4,000. You feel what I'm saying? That would be like the same.
That's a lot of guns. That's a lot of rubbers.
But that's what I'm saying. That will probably last me maybe 6 months, maybe if that. But I'm saying
1,000 bottles of baby oil you think will last how long?
Yeah.
I know some niggas who still got the same bottle of baby oil in their bathroom.
No,
forever.
But it's some people that run through a bottle of baby oil in a day.
No, you're not running through a bottle in a day, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
In a day? What are you... Baby oil, the thing with baby oil is this, because baby oil, you don't need too much. A little baby oil had these elbows shining like a motherfucker.
That's what you're using it for.
Even if
they're not using it.
Here's the ghetto.
They're using it to be slippery. They're using it
slick.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know what the. Baby oil dries fast though. It dries fast.
For ghetto niggas. See, I grew up in the ghetto. The trick with baby oil. This is why we never ran. We always had one bottle of baby oil. Because you take a bottle of lotion and you just pump out a little bit. And you add just a little baby oil. It'll stretch that motherfucking lotion out so goddamn far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the lotion though.
But baby oil, nigga, baby oil dries. I've never seen baby oil dry fast.
Yes, bro. It just it's just shiny. But the the slipperiness of it dries fast. It dries fast. Get you some baby oil and watch how fast that shit dry on you. It just leaves you shiny.
I'm not that old school.
It just leaves you shiny.
I want to say some shit, but it's for the sneaky link. They got to be here on a Friday. I've never done the baby oil because, like, what the fuck is? If you in your best analysis of this nigga and the baby oil, is the baby oil so that everyone's shining in the room? Is it for vaginal purposes? Is it for anal purposes? Is it for... I've heard old school things where you get some baby oil just for everybody to be wet and dripping in there.
Wet and slippery, yeah. That's what it's for. And that's why I don't know, because I ain't...
Because I've never put Johnson & Johnson on my Johnson. But I know niggas be like, shit, nigga, put the baby oil.
But
I've never done that.
But listen to what they said. What they said. He had lubricant as well. So we know he ain't just using
baby oil for that. Baby oil's for the body.
Shit. But yeah, and he's probably running through a bottle of that shit because that shit is, I'm telling you, baby oil dries. It just leaves you shiny as a motherfucker. That's it.
One hotel reported that they had to charge this nigga for an entire new room. There was so much baby oil. No, this is a legitimate fact. I didn't bring it. I didn't put it on here, but one hotel had so much baby oil and shit. They was like, we gotta buy a new everything. Like, what the fuck?
But that tell you though. That ought to tell you right there.
How much he's using
that shit.
1,000 bottles ain't shit.
That 1,000 bottles probably ain't nothing. He's probably buying them by the thousands when he buys them.
Yeah, because it's over 1,000. It's over 1,000 bottles.
Yeah, he's probably buying it by the thousands. So they probably using 2 and 3 and 4 bottles in a session.
This shit is crazy.
That shit like water to him.
This shit is
crazy. He just spraying that shit everywhere.
This shit is crazy. And a lot of people was like, nigga, what baby oil got? Shout out to all my OG niggas who use baby oil. Ain't eating no pussy either. Get that baby oil, bitch. Lube that motherfucker. It's a classic black go-to. I know the stories. Before my era, though, niggas put that baby oil on. Not even to say, because Boss said it dry, but I know the beginning moisture of it allows them to get wet. Like, ooh. So niggas use baby oil. Fast. Niggas use that baby oil.
It dries.
I know some
that shit dries
I
fast.
seen some niggas mad on my timeline at me talking about baby oil. They was shooting subliminals. This whole lot of niggas worried about what another nigga doing, baby. Nigga, because you got 8 bottles, nigga. You got 8 bottles of baby oil, and I know that's your go-to move. Your go-to. Diddy has exposed. Be mad at Diddy. He exposed y'all go-to move. Don't be mad at me. I'm just talking about what this nigga doing. Y'all mad at me. There's a whole lot of niggas talking about what another nigga doing. Y'all talking about what us niggas who talking about another nigga doing talking about, nigga. It's a double talk about, nigga. You doing a double talk about. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get freaky with the baby oil. That's crazy. But they technically, it's in the indictment. The 1,000 bottles of baby oil were discovered in the house. That is in the indictment. That 1,000 bottles is in the indictment. I seen some fake shit about 785 dildos. That was not in the indictment. It was funny.
Yeah, but
it was funny. But it wasn't in the indictment.
Crazy. You know what's crazy? They make the baby oil seem like it was something bad.
Because this is what it is. This is what I had to break down. I'm glad you took us back there. If I'm known for tying niggas the fuck up and robbing them, and I say I ain't tied a motherfucker up and did shit, and you come to my house and you find there is a whole room in my house full of rope.
Mm-hmm.
Why you got all this rope, nigga? If you're known for tying niggas up and they catch you with a room full of rope, they can kind of tie it together. He has charges of motherfuckers needing IVs. Read through the indictment.
Okay, but what is the baby
exertions, oil? Because I'm thinking this lube and this baby oil is used for shit that we don't really normally talk about here because after the mention of the baby oil, there's mention of motherfuckers needing to be rejuvenated and IVs and all this shit in the mornings. He had special motherfuckers come in and they have to give motherfuckers these IVs because they've been exerted so much fucking energy and whatever the fuck, and drugs for pain and all this shit. It's in the indictment. Pain and whatever. So the lube is to help deal with the pain that ass is about to endure. So I'm just saying, if you're accusing me of
what's the baby oil for
nigga, making my forcibly taking of this choom easier.
But you got lube.
You decided it was for that. But what if we ain't enough? You got old. But I just said I know old school niggas, and he's much older than my old school niggas. Baby oil is a go-to for niggas. Wasn't no KY jelly, boss.
Yes, it was.
No, niggas didn't buy it though. Niggas back in.
I'm just saying, it's always been there.
It's been there, but these old school niggas
wasn't exploring.
Baby oil was the go-to. That was they thing. But even and he has older friends, and
even
he's
if baby oil, let's say even baby oil was his thing. Mm-hmm. Why would he have lube as well?
Because the new bitches be like, why would I have lube? My pussy allergic to baby oil. Get that bitch that new shit. Get that bitch that new shit. He gotta have both. He gotta have some of both. Yeah, you gotta have some of both. Baby oil is an old school niggas lubrication. And
that is crazy.
I'm a naturalist. I'm a fucking naturalist. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. But I was fucking with a young lady, and she broke out the motherfucking equate. I've told her, see, here we go. I'm back at the sneaking. She broke out the equate.
Equate slippery as a motherfucker, boy.
See?
Gonna make you go.
She broke out the equate. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know about it, my nigga. I didn't know. The bitch broke out the
turn your
equate.
motherfucking dick into a mice. It's like.
So that's what I'm saying. If baby oil is the old school lube and a new bitch come in like, nigga, this, he like, oh, give me 2 cases of that too. Cause he gonna pull it out on some niggas. I ain't fucking with that, nigga. Give me the baby oil. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Cause I had a motherfucker pull the equate out on me, man. You know what I'm saying? Sparks is in the house. That's Heather Marie. She says coconut oil. Oh my God, that was a Sunday service. We had a Sunday service about that coconut oil and cooking oil and shit. She says coconut oil is better. Sparks says the coconut oil is better, man.
Oh shit.
Ken Doggy Dog says Preparation X. Preparation X? That sounds like a motherfucking yeast infection medicine.
That's when, hey, Ken Dog, you crazy in the motherfucker. You know, that's when motherfuckers got hemorrhoids in their ass. They use preparation X.
Nigga, over the equate, nigga, me and Boss stand by that equate. Me and Boss stand on that equate.
Straight to a mice. That motherfucker gonna slide through any crack.
We stand on that motherfucking equate. You know what I'm saying?
Let her have a motherfucking gap in her teeth. You gonna slide right through the motherfucker.
Oh my God, the freak offs is crazy. All right, man.
Oh shit.
Diddy, man, you not alone. You got one nigga in the streets who said, you know what, free Diddy. He say all ballin' ass niggas have freak offs. It ain't nothing new. Let's take a look.
Free Pete Diddy, man. No cap, man. Let my boy free, man. Lack of evidence, man. He didn't do it, man. You feel me? Real rich niggas having man. You feel me? All the baddies invited, man. On Zeus. Thickums and pickums. You dig what I'm saying, man? Free that man, you know what I'm saying? Diddy, dirty money on Zeus, man. No cap, man. Here you mean, man. On Zeus, man. I had baby oil in my luggage, man. That pink stuff, man, that was fairy dust, P. You feel me? All rich niggas keep a bag of fairy dust. You never know when you need to make a wish, folks. You know what I'm saying? Free my boy. Lack of evidence on Juice, man. Diddy dirty money, man. We dancing like Patrick Swayze till he get out, man.
A bunch of thickums.
You never know when you gotta make a wish. That
He said that pink stuff ain't nothing but fairy dust.
Diddy, you not alone. You not alone. You not alone.
Oh,
You're not alone.
shit.
One more nigga is standing with Diddy, and it's Lil Boosie.
Oh boy.
Lil Boosie said, I feel Diddy in jail for basically doing what every other famous entertainer has done. Flew bitches out. Flew bitches out for threesomes. He just freakier. We actually go call women prostitutes who fly in willingly to be with their partners for sex. If that's the case, if you've been flued out and had sex, you should be labeled a prostitute. If that's the case, 80% of the women reading this is trafficking. He said in trafficking. He meant is trafficking. Hell nah. You a celebrity. You gotta fly pussy in. How else you get the pussy? This nigga Boosie. How else you get the pussy? You never in one place. When I saw that video, I was pissed off at this nigga. Like, hell no, you got a problem. But facing life in prison for basically doing what so many other entertainer has done. Boss, my nigga, I fuck with Boosie. Boosie, you have the game fucked up. I know celebrities fly in prison. You don't have to. I told you when I went to New York for the first time, niggas took me to an underground strip club. We go in a liquor store. They slide back the refrigerator, strip club. I'm in that motherfucker. These niggas is going to the back. They throwing money. And when they come back from whatever they doing, I'm sitting at the thing talking to the baddest bitch in that motherfucker. And they like, how are you doing that?
It's called charm.
Just talking to her. Boosie feels like every nigga has to fly in and pay for his pussy.
Maybe the pussy that you want.
You see it on Instagram, you want it tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe the pussy that you want. Yeah.
Should Boosie have made this post, or should he kind of chill out at this point in
time? I ain't gonna say. I mean, everybody got something to say about it, so I'm gonna let Boosie go on and have his piece,
right,
and say what he gotta say. But you be careful too, nigga, because you be having the motherfucking swim parties, boy. They'll have your ass neck. Stay dangerous, nigga. Your ass will be
First
next.
thing I said was nigga. All it takes is one motherfucker to allegedly accuse you of anything, and here's this post saying, we all do it. He's just freakier. No, bro, you tripping. You are tripping. Ken Dog said he don't want no easy pussy, man. He willing to put in a little work. Yeah, I want to call and, what's happening?
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you know you got something that you already know, and you don't got to sit down, talk, take this bitch to dinner. Michelle over there in Seattle. Hey, Michelle, send the jet your way.
Right.
You ready? Boom. You flying in that pussy.
And that can become addictive. I look at my Instagram, 7-8 bad bitch. I'm DMing each one of these. What's happening?
Right.
What are you doing? Oh, shit, I'm chilling. Okay. Where you at? I'm in Seattle. Be at the airport. You done looked at because this is how these niggas do this. Because this is how I do it. I'm just saying, this is the baddest bitch on the... It's 9:43.
Right.
Be at the airport at 12:25. I don't have a bag. I don't gotta be there.
You don't need shit.
Send me your info. Your flight is there. Bring yourself. Bring yourself. This is niggas get a kick out of that. I know some motherfuckers can't relate, but bitch, get up now. My kids got. You text your nanny and them the information on the way 2 hours, and you got that nigga, and boom, this bitch. I just seen this badass bitch on my thing. Then boom, she at the door in the morning like. Yeah, niggas get a kick out. That's power. It's power for some. Yeah. I understand that.
And that's what he's saying. So it's the same shit. You know what I mean? What Boosie was saying, but just the way he worded it, he didn't know what he was wording it and how to word it. But
he fucked it up.
He basically saying it because everybody's getting flown out. So everybody, when they get flown out, what does the man say? Don't pull up in this motherfucker. Don't think you ain't giving up no pussy. I'm flying you out. You giving up some pussy. Because how many videos have we seen? How many videos have we seen that motherfucker
and that
flew a
ain't
bitch
necessarily
out?
paying for pussy though.
No,
that ain't
no.
necessarily paying for pussy. Hey, get up and get here. Where you at? All right. You in Houston?
Right.
All right. I'm in California. Bitch, there's a flight to New York. I'll be there at this time. You be there at this time. It's different ways this shit is done. It's
right.
That shit is it's a rich man's fucking sport, and it's a rich man's sport. Not no niggas who play this game. It's a rich man's sport. Niggas is bored. I got so much shit. Nigga. What else I'm gonna do with it?
Right.
I got all the clothes, all the shoes, I got everything.
Yeah.
I got jewelry.
Fly bitches in and out.
Hey,
that's
bitch,
what I'm
get up,
start
bitch.
doing now.
Yeah.
Right. Start flying bitches in and out.
California niggas don't be tricking and shit, but I know this is a rich man sport that some niggas play. Like, bitch, get up. And it's this bitch don't respond to the hey, send me your info. This bitch ain't responded to none of my good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. You send that message if you don't believe me. If you just want to psych a bitch out, send me your information. There's a flight for you to Houston, 9:45 a.m. I've already looked at the flights. I know you're in Detroit. 9:45 a.m. Be at the airport. Send me your information. First class flight. I'll pick you up at 10:15. Watch how that Hello Beautiful scene change. Man, that bitch gonna have a whole new tune. It's a whole new tune. So I know the game these niggas is playing. It's just a different game. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga got $1 billion fucking dollars.
Right.
Boosie don't have his money, but Boosie play the game too. Boosie get on live and I'ma get your information.
Put the pussy on live for 1,000.
Boosie buy Boosie. Boosie buying his. I forgot about that. Boosie buying his. Damn, Boosie buying his.
Put the pussy on live for 1,000.
Boosie buying his. But some niggas is just playing the fly out game and bitch get here. Cause I've seen videos where bitches like, he flew me, I got there and I didn't eat for 4 hours.
Right.
Bitch, I got you here to do what we provide your own. Some shit in there to eat. Oh, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Wild.
Okay, we did.
I'm just thinking about it. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I said I'm just thinking about it, man, and thinking about this whole situation, how things occur. Man, and I said this too. Climbing up that mountain is a motherfucking that's the easy part. The hardest part of what you're doing when you're climbing up the mountain is when you get to the top, is planting your feet so you don't slide back down. And the easiest thing can get you to slip and slide all the way back down. And then you got to retract yourself back up that mountain. And it ain't the same climb as it was the first time. So I'm thinking about it like, fuck, this man that did all this shit right here to get to there and got there, planted himself and seen other niggas planet there. And you went to playing the wrong game because you thought you was just as important as everybody else at the top of the mountain. When you're not as important, you just a motherfucker that understand how to get to the top of the mountain. You may not be as important as everybody else because somebody didn't climb. They got dropped off. You know what I'm saying?
And it all happened when he went after, me and Boss stand on it. It all happened once he went after the
Diego,
the company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after he went after Diego, it was over.
Yeah, after he went after them, it was all bad.
Yeah, and they showed him how powerful he was. Like, nigga, you climbed up this mountain. We got a helicopter and got dropped off.
But they ran it. They ran it into the ground. Though I'm gonna keep it a buck. He didn't deserve. He didn't deserve this.
He may not have deserved it.
Ground, like, nigga, they made sure we're gonna abolish you. Apologize.
Yeah, he may not have
He might as well
it.
have left the lawsuit. He dropped the lawsuit.
Right.
And he might as well have left it with all this shit going on. Like, fuck.
But that's the thing.
They obliterated you, nigga.
When you play with certain people don't play. They gonna wipe you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have that mentality is not everybody, but it's some mentality that, okay, nigga, you come playing over here, and I know you playing. I'm a obliterate your whole shit. Your bloodline's gonna be nothing when I'm done.
I'm gonna show
your bloodline ends with me.
I'm gonna show you. You was on ecstasy,
and that's what happened, bro.
Shit. You was on ecstasy talking that shit that night. And I know you were on ecstasy, but I think you really feel that way, Puff. And might even have plans to build you back up in a weird little way.
Yeah. Oh, Dave man, they're going to help him back up.
Dave Chappelle.
They're going to help him back up. Right.
Who Dave else Chappelle. We seen lose everything? And then Hammer with the commercials and shit now. You ain't got the empire you got, but we going to give you a little something to eat. But this Me Too sex shit is different. Like, niggas ain't. Like, how do you come back from this?
This is the thing, though. We're in a
like the kids that are 8 now watching this will hate him. Like the little girls, because they mamas is in there like, fuck him, he need to be in jail right now. And bitch, this shit 20 years old. Like, they don't give a fuck it's 91. Fuck him, he need to be right where the... A motherfucker said it to me today. He need to be right where the fuck he at, in a cell on that. Do they even give pillows in jail, nigga? I don't know. But if they got him, then he need to be right there with the jail. I said, God damn, 91? But be right at the Chris Brown concert, though. Shout out Chris Breezy. I hate to keep using you, my nigga. But y'all selective. Chris Brown fine to y'all, so y'all forgive him for Rihanna ass whooping. Puff Daddy a black dark nigga, so y'all ain't never gonna forgive him. This shit is crazy. This shit crazy.
It ain't crazy, bro, because we're in a stage of life right now where.
But his shit is older than Chris Brown's shit. His shit is older than Chris Brown's shit. And Chris Brown happens. He went through his shit. The industry shaded him. The fans sort of shaded him. But bitches love Chris Brown so much that nigga, he has one of the most biggest successful tours and sells more records. Even though they block him from award shows, they block him from this, they block him from that, he don't give a fuck. Cause nigga, I'm just gonna sell out an arena full of bitches who hate Diddy but love me. This shit is colorism is real. This shit is crazy. Y'all bitches love my nigga Breezy but hate other niggas.
We just in the world of it's a shift. We're in a world where it's shifting now, and any and everything towards a woman is being looked at with a fine tooth comb. You know what I'm saying? So if you men don't see what's going on. So you think Chris Brown
made it? You think Chris Brown made it before this era?
Yes, he did.
If he did it now,
if he did it,
he'd be in the same boat. Done. Okay.
He'd be in the same boat.
Because I be like, bitches, y'all just think his nigga so fine that he can whoop any bitch he wants. But no, boss, nope.
I'm gonna go listen.
Nope.
I'm gonna listen.
Nope. Because the amount of women I see on my timeline saying if R. Kelly got out tomorrow, I'm going to an R. Kelly concert. I still listen to R. Kelly right now. I don't give a fuck. Little bitches knew what they was doing. I watch women say this. They fuck with R. Kelly.
I'm not saying I'm not saying they don't fuck with nobody. I'm not saying that they stop fucking with anybody. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is there's a shift in the world right now where anything that happens with a woman is being looked at with a fine-tooth comb.
R. Kelly wasn't that long ago, though, boss. Is it right after R. Kelly? Ago. Not from him being convicted and going, and not from what was the shit called? What was the?
We're not worried about the conviction.
No, what was the Netflix series? This is when the world, the motherfuckers who never saw the tapes and didn't really know. This is when the world got the eye buzzer because we all watched it. Even them fans, they all watched it, right? What was that shit called? Surviving R. Kelly.
Surviving R. Kelly. Right.
How long ago was that? That's the time test to tell if women are just biased and based on niggas they think is sexy and want to fuck. Because they love R. Kelly. They love R. Kelly. When did Surviving R. Kelly come out? Because they want him free. If R. Kelly got out tomorrow, they'd go. How many people still listen to R. Kelly? They all still do. But they be on niggas like this right now, crazy.
That came out in 2019.
Yeah, that ain't long enough, boss. It's 5 years.
Shift, yeah, so the shift just happened from 2020 to now.
When Sheena says Kelly was messing with underage girls, though. That makes it fucking worse. Diddy wasn't fucking with underage girls. That's what I'm saying, Lashina. That's worse. But motherfuckers be like, I still listen to his music. I still fuck with him. But Diddy's 91 charges are for some reason worse than... And I don't want to seem like I'm caping for Diddy. But y'all still will go on a cruise if he got out. Because they got these posts. I'm going to show you these posts, boss. If R. Kelly got out tomorrow, would you go to a concert? Nigga, it was 99 point. I'm the only nigga like, nah.
No, bro, listen to me though. I'm trying to tell you something.
The shift happened after.
The shift happened when we got Biden in office.
Wait a minute. Wait!
No, listen.
You put Smoking Joe in this?
Listen, the shift. This is when the shift started shifting. Anything that happened to a woman was fine tooth comb. It was going through a fine tooth comb. It don't have nothing to do with. It was Biden did it or who did it.
Okay, I thought you were saying Smoking Joe.
No, I'm not saying it's when he got in the office. That's when all the shift started changing for women. We started looking at the things women wanted more, the empowerment more into the women and things of that nature. And if a man touched a woman, how wrong he was. If a man
shout out my girl Miss Nay. Look, Miss Nay said, "Yep, I'm going. Go ahead, though, boss." She in that R. Kelly shit. She in there,
right? So that's what happened with the shift. When the shift changed, and we started now looking at it more and more, and they started bringing it more and more to the forefront of the face of men don't protect women, men this, that with women. You can see it. We really didn't pay attention. And then we just started watching it happen slowly. Anything that happened to a woman was headline. Anything that went on with a woman was headline.
Because I felt like it was before that. Because if you look at Hollywood and Chicago, all of the TV shows became, all of the big jobs in Hollywood became executive. The Shy, executive produced by lesbian.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
just saying the whole women's movement shift was kind of before Surviving R. Kelly, but maybe that had influence on. But bro, the Surviving R. Kelly, that is like the most damaging. Like Puffy shit is a mystery. Nobody was in the room. Nobody saw. We ain't heard no accounts of anybody yet. And I see people say he's right where the fuck he need to be, in jail, right? Nigga, Surviving R. Kelly showed you the people. You heard them. They told you about all this shit. Nigga pulled up outside the high school, stood on a Jeep with the music playing, getting numbers in front of the high school. Like, nigga, Surviving R. Kelly was crazy. And for motherfuckers to be like, yeah, I still fuck with him, that just fucks me up. Whatever. That's what the fuck you on. That's what you want. I'm just saying, how would you say I still go to his concert, but fuck Puffy? Like,
because of
these grown willing bitches who got on the airport to go sell pussy.
Yes, but the shift is there. That's what I'm saying. The shift with R. Kelly has not. It didn't hit with R. Kelly. We always been doing this. This has been going on for a while, bringing attention to the abuse of women. You know what I mean? That's been the attention. So we bringing attention to it. I'm talking about the whole shift now. So men, if you ever did anything to a woman, that shit will come back to haunt you. It can come back to haunt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're putting that as a full force on men. Like, men can't defend themselves against women. Nothing. Because it's all bad. So if a woman punches you in your eye.
R. Kelly seems, this is what I'm saying though, Chris Brown seems bulletproof.
No, he ain't. It's people that don't fuck with him.
Nigga, have you seen it? Not many though. Have you seen his tours? Have you seen?
Yeah, I've seen his tour, but it's still a lot of motherfuckers that don't fuck with him.
It's
like
very
a lot of motherfuckers that fuck with him. No,
I'm telling you, this is how you do it. No, go to Facebook, type in R. Kelly in the search, and then hit post. So people, you and I both know, because I know you know some of the people. You'll see these posts, and this random niggas just doing posts. If R. Kelly got out tomorrow, would you still? It's niggas I know. I'm listening to that shit every Saturday. Like, just based upon 100-something comments, it's 100 comments against mine, nigga. It ain't the way. I'm just saying the venom and the energy for Diddy right now. Is it because Diddy's the current thing to be mad about?
It's because of the shift. Diddy is in the shift. So the protection of women and the things, look at it, all these women are, this shit is old. But because of the protection of what we're putting out right now, as far as women need protection, women need to be protected by these men. So men, if you do anything, we're looking at you with I don't give a fuck if you
shout out Kimberly Williams, boss. Kimberly Williams says, we don't know what Rihanna did to him, though. If she put pause on him, I'm biased about Chris Brown. Boss came on this motherfucker a week or two maybe ago. But listen, though. But do you hear that? Do you hear that? Boss came on here and said, hey, something else happened in that room with Diddy and Cassie. Right. His lawyers revealed in the indictment or whatever that Cassie hit him with a phone in the head. Boom. Because she saw that he was cheating. Grabbed his shit and ran out. Is that not what you just said? If she put pause on him, I'm biased. So did not Cassie put hands on Diddy and run? Diddy. Like, right. See, y'all buy it, but you said it. I'm biased about Chris Brown. And Chris Brown is probably one of my favorite R&B niggas, for sure. So I hate that but I gotta be for real. I gotta use it as an example because a lot of the same people who are saying that put this nigga in jail for 91, 97, whatever the fuck he did, cool. I'm not saying he don't deserve to go to jail for 91, 97, whatever. But I'm looking at this nigga who did whatever the fuck they said he did, and y'all not saying y'all going to the concert and the tour. What is the difference is what I'm saying. Like, y'all fucking me up. And then R. Kelly, like, I go to R. Kelly concert tomorrow. I listen to R. Kelly right now. Like, it's fucking me up because what's the difference in these niggas other than you'd fuck one and you wouldn't fuck the other one? And this is for the ladies. It ain't for you, boss. That's for them because they fucking me up.
But it ain't no different. There ain't no different. They what
just
they're doing
is fuck him.
And what's going on right now is
Diddy ain't sexy to them.
Because it's heavy on the brain right now. That's it. When this shit gets down the road 5, 6, 7 years ago, it's not going to hold the same weight it's holding as we speak. It's not. It's going to be like, oh, Diddy went to jail on some, he was doing freaky shit, and this, that, and the third. But it's not going to hold the weight that it's holding right now. Like everybody, he belongs in jail. He did this to her. He should have did that, this, and the third. Which I told everybody, you guys are only seeing the video that they want you to see because you don't know what happened behind the door.
Miss Nay says they put it on thick with Diddy. I kind of feel bad for his freaky ass.
Freaky ass, dirty ass, 69 God.
But leave Chris Brown out of this. It was domestic violence. All right.
And Diddy's was a domestic violence. See, that's how that Cassie and Diddy thing is a domestic violence.
Right. Once she hit him in the face with the phone, it becomes a domestic
violence. It's a DV. I told y'all that. It was a DV from the gate. And man.
One motherfucker who said he ain't riding with Diddy and don't you motherfucking try to sit me next to him is Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy said the next one of you motherfuckers who asked him was he ever at a Diddy party, he gonna slap the shit out you. Let's take a look real quick, boss.
What's going on? The next person asks me if I've been in one of them parties, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. They don't like my kind at them parties. There's a few other real niggas in hip hop that I don't believe ever been invited to one of them parties.
Thank you.
I'm live right now. I don't want to hear that shit. Let me explain something to y'all. This is not the time to go off killing yourself, taking no medicine, drinking no bleach, eating no motherfucking poisonous candy and all that, blowing your motherfucking brains out. You know what you did, go ahead and face the consequences. For those of y'all that are grown adults, we don't care who you laid down and had sex with. It's gonna get exposed right now. It's a good time to come out the closet. You know what I'm saying? But what confuses me is 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. They charged him with the RICO. Could have been worse. Could have been the FRICO Act. Damn. But may I be the first to say this has nothing to do with hip hop. This got something to do with them freaky ass niggas. Can't charge the whole hip hop community with this one. Everybody take your
Bitch, I'm a celebrity. That don't mean I done been to no motherfucking Diddy party. Just Trick Daddy, man. The motherfucker, they keep asking Trick, you been. But he is the leader of the Eat a Booty gang.
Come on, man. You had your own private freak off, nigga.
Freak ass, dirty ass, 69 God.
He
playing?
is the
You had your own freak off,
self-proclaimed
nigga.
leader of the Eater Booty Gang. Trick Daddy. Don't ask you, bitch. You said you eat a booty gang, nigga. We think you sponsored by Diddy. God damn it, Trick. All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this topic for just for a few minutes because we got a few things that we got Dr. Real coming up, but gotta give some shout outs, man, because we lost some fucking icons, man. Rest in peace, Frankie Beverly, man. Boss, hands down, anybody who partied with me in Vegas know that my motherfucking favorite club song is Before I Let Go. Rest in peace to not only Frankie Beverly, but they had this motherfucker called the Texas, and it was another fucking casino. It was the Texas. Damn, they blew them both up. They both was on Rancho. But I used to call it Cockies on steroids.
Steroids.
Because they would have the live band in that motherfucker on a Friday night, and I'd be in that, and it all the, you know, the Ednas, the OGs, the young bitches, everybody come in there because they got the live band, and it's in the casino and it's free because they just got this. As you walk to the casino, it's like this cave, like there's a stage, there's this area with tables, and so it was like a club, but it was like free, and you could just come in that motherfucker. You could pay to get a special table like close up to the stage. And my nigga didn't put me on. We're coming at motherfucker. And when them niggas do that, before I let go, you make me happy. That's when that became my favorite song. I've known it all my life, but that went in that vibe with the motherfucking OGs and young, because that's the one that everybody agrees on. Young, old, everybody. When that motherfucker come on, we all go crazy. You see a nigga in that motherfucker 22 who ain't supposed to be in that motherfucker singing that. That was one of my favorite motherfucking songs. That version, and on my playlist, on my Super Bowl playlist, I got that one, and then I played the Beyonce version of it. Man, rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. He, I guess, is from New Orleans. Don't nobody do a funeral like New Orleans, man. Let's take a look at the Frankie Beverly. I don't know if this is the real funeral, second line, tribute, whatever, but they did it big for him. Boss, you sent me this. I didn't even see this till you sent me this. I'm glad you sent me this. Rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. They went in. Let's take a look.
We are one.
Nigga had hits, man.
He had the ones, boy.
Man, that's my shit. That's my shit. Rest in peace, Frankie.
They do that,
Beverly.
boy. They gonna put you to rest out there.
Yeah, they
gonna put you to rest out there, man.
They went big for him. Somebody else who passed away. We've been talking about him for a few days. We shed as much light on him as we could. Here and there, just because I knew his impact in his region. He might didn't mean that much to everybody else everywhere else, but I know in his region he meant a lot. And as an artist, I know what his impact for music was, and I know kind of what he was dealing with. Fucking with motherfuckers turning their back on you, choosing sides. He just wanted to make fucking music, and niggas put him in a bunch of gangster shit, man. And everybody ain't built. Life, not even just music industry, nigga. Life. Sometimes life will just drive motherfucker like fuck to some bullshit, man. Rich homie Quan, rest in peace.
Yeah.
They had his funeral, his celebration of life. These are some pictures of his obituary. I think that's the front of him, Rich Homie, baby.
They went big for him too.
Yeah, they went big.
Anybody
who want to see it, go to YouTube, type in Rich Homie Quan funeral.
Crazy.
And it's
they lit
on
that
YouTube.
Motherfucker up. It looked like big posters as you walked in, lights and screens playing and fake doves. I'm like, God, they went in for the boy.
They went big. They went big for Rich Homie.
Big for him.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. That's the last time we'll probably even talk about it. I had some other shit, and I seen what him and Doug fell out about, and that was crazy, bro.
They straight up, man, and college football really showed they love for that dude too, man. Everybody that week, man, damn near just scored a touchdown or something crazy. They did the Quan. They just played his music. It was big. It was big for him. Straight up.
And shout out to his daddy making the funeral public and allowing anybody and everybody who wanted to come. Because people travel from all places to attend. Boss said something to me earlier before we was even on live with you motherfuckers. We always talk before we talk to y'all. Boss was like, damn nigga, they say it come in threes. After both of these happen, we lose motherfucking Tito Jackson. Rest in peace, Tito.
Ooh.
And a lot of y'all might not feel a way about Tito, you know what I'm saying?
Tito, right.
But the Jackson 5 was a part of some serious shit. There would be no Michael Jackson if there was never a Jackson 5. You know what I'm saying? Right. Tito was a part of that. His daddy put the group together. And then the white niggas stole Michael away from his daddy, from these niggas, the white niggas. Not even the white niggas. Barry Gordon.
Barry Gordon. I was going to say, who's the white niggas?
Nigga,
Barry Gordon.
And he's really the first. He's the first nigga, I think. One of the first niggas they did like that. Because we got Beyonce who left Destiny's Child. We got
Mike was the first.
Teddy Pendergrass before? Because Teddy Pendergrass was brought in to fill in another nigga's. Like Mike is like one of the first niggas they peeled away from a.
Man, they peeled Mike.
Because they could have had a million. Every Jackson 5 album would have been huge.
Hit, right.
Mike, you don't need these 4 niggas behind you.
Right.
Tito was one of the 4, man. Rest in peace, Tito, my nigga. I didn't Google you. I put your name in Apple Music to see if you had an album. Then he had a recent album. I ain't play it or nothing, but he had some music, man.
Tito and Jermaine got the same baby mama.
Jermaine is a cold nigga. If you ever heard of that story.
Yeah.
Jermaine same wife.
Same wife.
Jermaine
and baby mama. They got kids.
Jermaine takes this nigga's bitch, his wife, has babies with her, and marries this nigga Tito. So Tito was stressed out. He made it to 70 though, beautiful life. But Jermaine, you dirty motherfucker. Jermaine had babies and married Tito's ex-fucking wife. You right, boss. I forgot all about that. We gotta give a motherfucking special sports shout out.
Angel Reese. I mean, sorry about that.
Angel. That's the other Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson. Sorry about that, Asia.
First and only woman to ever have 1,000 motherfucking points in a season.
And they said she was like, bro, and I'm starting to believe it. Like she was, when she was at South Carolina, they said she was kind of like her thought process wasn't.
She was slow.
It didn't work. Yeah, she was slow.
She played basketball like a motherfucker though.
Right. That's what they said. That's what got her up to speed because she didn't comprehend as well. But through basketball, helped her get herself. You know what I mean?
I didn't delete the Dr. Real. That was in the wave of that shit. Remember last show? I deleted some shit I didn't supposed to delete.
Well, we got to get busy, man. We got to get busy. Our girl Ashley came through here and dropped one on us.
On where? On YouTube or Facebook?
On YouTube, 49.99.
Ashley.
Ashley. Ashley Hopkins came through like she do.
With a $49.99, $49.99, $49.99.
I don't feel like getting busy, but I'm
YouTube
gonna get busy for
we
you.
gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hey. Boss, how you do her mama? How you do her mama? How you do her mama? Let's do it. How you do her mama? How you do her mama? How you do her mama? Let's do it. How you do her mama? How you do her mama? How you do her mama? Let's do it. How you do her mama? How you do her mama? Yeah. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love.
Yes, sir.
Ashley done came through this motherfucker again. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the motherfucking love. You feel me? I deleted the goddamn motherfucking Dr. Real logo. That's crazy. Puffy, you gotta do it for us. Puff got
You need baby oil in your life. You got 1,000 bottles. You want to get slippery with your wife? You got 1,000 bottles. Time to ask Dylan the boss.
Is you ready, man? Because that's what's got to be. I don't got the shit. That got to be
It's all good.
That got to be there because that's all I got is this nigga right here. That's all I got is this nigga right here. Is you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time to
ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't even worry about that.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time to
ask Dr. Real.
It's time to ask Dr. Real, man. Send these scenarios, situations, stories, whatever it is you got going on in your life to my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and we assure you that you shall
remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous. This nigga pouring out baby oil is the coldest. This is definitely the thumbnail for the fucking episode. That shit is crazy, man. All right, boss. This young lady says, I am the hiring manager at a high-end department store that I would rather not mention. I have a friend who constantly asks me about openings and me helping her to get hired. It's very, very high-end. I am often tipped and invited to top-notch events and celebrity parties due to some of the customers that I assist while shopping. Let's just say that my friend is ghetto. I love her to death, but she does not know how to turn it on and turn it off. I always say that I'm going to let her know, but I don't really want to put my job on the line vouching for her. Honestly, she would probably cuss out or beat up one of these old-ass white ladies if she was placed in the situations that I have been placed in the past. Well, an opening finally came up, and I didn't mention it to her. But a mutual friend of ours' little sister applies, and I gave her the job, not knowing whose little sister she was. The friend mentions it to my friend, and now she's telling everyone that I am a hater. And I just don't want to see her get on my level. Was I wrong? Was I a hater, or was I just? protecting my best interest in my career. It's about that motherfucking time, y'all. It's time to ask Dr. Red. I gotta go get our goddamn shit. I gotta go get our shit because Diddy, just Diddy shit for Dr. Red is crazy. But Diddy, you got the job tonight, nigga. Pretty much, boss, this young lady is a liaison to the celebrity shoppers at a very high-end department store. High-end people come in, she helps assist them. They tip her sometimes. They invite her to big shindigs, celebrity, whatever. She's a high-end, I don't even know, like a stylist or a whatever. She's high-end though with the stylist, helping people get clothes. She has a friend, or her homegirl is her dog. And she's like, bitch, get me in over there. I need to be in. I'm going to put you on. But in her mind, she believes, because there's always two sides to the story, my friend is ghetto. She probably is going to beat up one of these old white bitches. Or cuss out one of these old white bitches. Because although you see the glitz and the glam of me helping this bitch out, and she invites me to the Emmy Award after party, there were 3 other rude bitches who were mad when they came in about something. So there's, even though it looks glamorous with me helping some of these people, and this bitch tips me $300, there are other people who are very rude, and she believes her friend is incapable of dealing with such people and rudeness. She don't know how to turn it on, turn it off. However, an opening does come available. A young lady applies, she hires that young lady. That young lady just happens to be a mutual friend's little sister. She don't know who this bitch is. But the mutual friend is like, hey, you know my little sister got hired at your girl job. Like, bitch, I thought she said she was gonna put you on when you got on, when the chance came. She didn't know that was her friend little sister. So the bitch is like, oh, that bitch is a hater. She didn't want to see me shine. She hired this bitch. Never told me about the job. She says, hey, I was just protecting my career and my best interest. Am I a hater? Was I wrong? Or was I doing the right thing by protecting my best interest? Because I do believe she would probably assault one of these old ladies, and I'm vouching for her coming in. It's about that time, y'all. It's time to ask Dr. Ray. It's time to ask Dr. Ray.
Let me say, how would I say this? From the outside looking in, and you know who your friend is, and you're saying that you have to vouch for her. If you're the hiring manager, you don't have to vouch for anyone. You can hire who you want to hire because you're hiring this new person that you ain't vouching for. So I'm gonna say you're a hater. I'm gonna say that you got some type of, that ain't really your friend. That's your associate. That ain't your friend. Because if I can put my friend in position at any time, any cost that I can do that, I would put my friend in a position where she can get on, if that's my friend. And worrying about if, maybe, and how come this might not work for her because of this, that, and the third, is you're thinking too deep into it. Because if that's the case, you don't think that deep when you hiring other people. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's something there, because if that's the case, if that was your friend, you would tell her, I don't think this job is for you. because of the situation I know that you couldn't handle. You didn't tell her that. You kept it to yourself, and you're saying this to yourself why you wouldn't get her the job. I think that's some hating shit. Because a friend will let a friend know how she felt about the situation and why she didn't try to help her get that job and why she didn't think she fits that job. So for me, I believe you got some kind of, I don't want this bitch around me like that and working with me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to tell her that. And I think right there, that's not a friendship.
I'm going to play devil's advocate. And I'm going to throw a nigga under the bus. Money Boss. You do your own shit so you wouldn't be working there.
Right.
Would you hire? I don't give a fuck. I've been drinking Coronas. I had a few Coronas. Would you hire? Would not hire. But your mechanic buddy is looking for a mechanic. He's looking for a dependable part nigga, a nigga who picks up parts, bring parts back, jacks the cars up, take the tires off while he does the work. This nigga don't necessarily have to be the best mechanic, but he's the prep guy. Go get this battery. Okay, hey, this nigga has an alternator. Go get this alternator. Would you hire? I ain't shit. Would you hire? Not hire because you're referring. Would you refer your friend has boss? You got anybody that I can depend on to be here every day, pick up these parts, do this shit, jack my cars up, take the shit out. Would you refer J Smack? Would you refer J Smack? I ain't shit. I love you, J Smack. But I'm listening to her friend, so I'm thinking the highest level of a motherfucker saying some shit and the motherfucker snap. Like, hold on, nigga, you gotta be professional. J Smack is if you know J Smack, we love J Smack. But J Smack is the nigga who's gonna say, I don't give a fuck about your car, nigga. Would you tell your friend's business, hey, my bro need a job, he's a dependable driver, he'll be here.
Now, this is what I would say. If you're not comfortable with doing this, I won't refer you to it. But if you're comfortable, I'll refer you to somebody that's looking for somebody for a job. You know what I mean? I would first acknowledge and give the nigga the info about it. Because I believe J Smack will be. You're
gonna give Smack the info, or you're gonna tell?
Yeah.
What do you tell the friend? Did you tell the friend like, hey, this nigga a little wild?
No, I will tell him.
Do you prep the friend, or do you just say, hey, nigga? Do you just tell J Smack? Because she could have gave.
I prep J Smack. I don't prep my friend.
Right, because she could have prepped her friend like, look, bitch, I'm gonna get you this job, bitch, but.
Right. But this is what goes on. So I would prep J Smack. Listen, Smack, listen. This is my buddy. He needs somebody that's going to work. If you can't work, my nigga, don't have me go get you this job. Mm-hmm. Let me know you can be there on time and you're willing to do the work. Some people ain't willing to do this type of work. And I'm going to tell you, this is the work. You know what I mean? So, this is what I'm going to do. But you wouldn't
warn the friend like, hey, I got my nigga.
No.
You just prep the friend.
Because I would prep Smack for the job. If he can't do the job, if he gives me any increments again, I wouldn't tell my friend, okay, I got a guy for you. That's it.
Okay, I
just wouldn't tell my guy.
Now we're going to get on the level of where I believe this motherfucker. I hope I'm not blowing your cover. Now you have another friend who's at Neiman Marcus. What's another high end? Neiman Marcus. Because where she works kind of sounds like Nordstrom Rack, right, Neiman Marcus. Some shit like that where a motherfucker come in. Saks Fifth is the one. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, boss. Fuck Nordstrom. Saks Fifth or Neiman Marcus. That's where they got the Gucci, Versace and shit on the racks. Motherfuckers come in and that's where motherfuckers do that type of shit, she says. would you refer smack to your like? Hey, you know we got an opening over here, boss. Would you refer smack?
I don't think. No, I wouldn't, because I don't think that's the level of his thing. I know what his level of, what his mindset. He's not supposed to put on a tie and put on his vest and no, because his vocabulary for that job wouldn't be for him.
It's cuz.
You know what I mean?
I love you.
Not saying,
I love my
not
nigga,
saying
bro.
he couldn't. Not saying he couldn't elevate up to that.
He
I'm
might
just saying
sell
for
a
me,
lot of shit to women.
because he's funny.
He
That's
might
what I'm
sell
saying.
a lot of shit to women.
He has charisma, but every day he has to be like. And then it's some days where Smack is gonna be like, I ain't on that shit today.
Or he might call and be like, D, just come in here.
Anything, but
We're gonna steal some shit.
I would, if I love you enough, and I call you my family, because friends is far and few and in between, because most of them are associates. I'm not going to hide it from you. I'm going to now manage it the way I feel like it should be managed before I even put you in that situation, because
Right.
some situations ain't for everybody.
So
And
even
that's
if
why I
it
feel
was
like,
the Neiman Marcus job, and he
Right.
kept asking you about it, like, hey, what's up? Diego worked there. I'm the manager. Like, what's
Right.
up, nigga? Tell Diego get me in. Tell Diego get me in. Nigga want to open it. And you like, yeah, nigga want to open it, come up. Then an opening come up. You like, hey, bro. I don't think, would you be like, I don't think you right for that shit.
I don't think
we not fucking Diego.
This is for
shit
you.
up.
We're gonna fuck these shit up, because I don't think this is for you. You looking for something, but I don't think this is for you. And if we do get you this, are you prepared for this right now? Listen, because we're putting somebody else on the line for you. You know what I mean? And I want you to believe in yourself as much as you can, but I want you to really be real with yourself. Is this something you're going to do? You know what I'm saying? And I'll go that route with it. I'm never going to, if I love you, I want to see you win. There's no, I want to see you sit on the sideline ever in life. Period. I don't want none of my people sitting on the sideline hoping and wishing they get in the game.
No, for sure.
If I can get you in the game, I'm putting you in the game.
For sure. You
Period.
just can't let it
You know
fuck
what I'm saying?
my shit up.
I can't let it fuck
help
your
them.
shit up though. Right. And that
taking
that
one
person
out,
should
because
be
I didn't
open.
want to put you in a job position. If it's your job though, let's just say boss is the fucking manager at Neiman Marcus. You can't cut it. So I was trying to cape for her. She's like, I can't jeopardize, even though, because some motherfuckers don't. You're more brash though.
Right.
Because I kind of just look at motherfuckers and laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You are more the, man, what the fuck is you, goddamn, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you're more,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I kind of just dance around,
Right.
like, and then I come in here and laugh with you, like, that nigga crazy than a motherfucker, boss.
Right.
And you like, that
See, but
motherfucker
that-
ain't got no sense. But then you'll get up and walk in the living room, and we're not talking about bro no more. We're talking about other motherfuckers. We're like, motherfucker, when is you going to, boss is more, he addresses it more. So I do believe what he's saying. He'll be like, hey, nigga, it's a job, but nigga, you can't work there.
Right.
Soon as the nigga said, hey, when Diego get the opportunity to hire, like, nigga, you can't work. What the fuck you gonna do in there? I got another motherfucker over here with the. I believe.
Yeah,
I do
he's
believe.
serious about
I believe.
working.
I believe, boss.
I think that's just.
I had
that's
to think
just
about it.
Who I am.
Cause you gonna tell him like, nigga, what the fuck you gonna do there?
Right.
I think you would say that. What the fuck you gonna do there? Nigga,
Right.
I got
Fuck up
something.
his-
Okay,
you
you need
gonna
to
fuck the job up, and
Right.
you gonna fuck my nigga having the job as the manager.
So I
Nah,
think
we
you'll
ain't
be
doing
like,
that.
you want a job,
We ain't
nigga?
gonna
Okay,
do
then you call another motherfucker. Hey, nigga, I got a nigga need a job, and you got another job that kind of more fit the person,
More
whoever the
fit
person.
him,
So
right.
I give it to you. I think you will.
That's all I'm saying is I
think
want
you
her
will.
to communicate with her friends, and that'll make it easy. And just let her know, hey man, I don't think you're gonna be suitable for this job. Let us do whatever we can. If something else come around and I can help you do that, then that's fine. But this one may not be for you. If she told her that, because you already got your mindset is she'll do X, Y, and Z. She gonna fuck some shit up. So if you already think that, don't mislead your friend to believe that when an opening come, you gonna help her get in when you already know you're not helping her
You
get
ain't
in.
finna
That
do
ain't
shit.
your friend.
You right. I ain't gonna say she ain't her friend. She just don't know how to. Everybody don't know how to. And if you the little square friend, you don't know how to tell this aggressive motherfucker, I can't do that. What the fuck
But everybody should be able to talk to their friend about.
Everybody should, but everybody can't though. Everybody should, but everybody can't.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact. I'm gonna say that again.
Because it is some motherfuckers who sit right there and watch their friend just crash, but they don't know because when you
crash out,
because you tried it once and they snapped on you, or you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a good Dr. Real, and you right, boss.
That was.
It kind of depends on the motherfucker in the position to do it.
That's it. That what position you in for that? Because if she's the hiring manager, you know when the job's coming up, and you're saying you're putting your neck on the line.
And she said she got it, but even she has a boss, so it's like I don't want.
Right, but if you're putting
somebody hired me for this job, somebody can fire me for this job.
Right, and the person you hire that may be a fuck up. The new girl that you hire, what if she's the same person as your friend that you don't know she's like your friend? You just hired her.
You took a gamble on a stranger. Take a gamble on me.
Gamble on your friend. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You gambling on somebody you don't know, and you don't want to gamble on your friend. Put your friend in position.
Real shit. All right, we talking about positions. Let's talk about more positions. Not those positions. Let's take it back to Diddy and positions. But we're not talking about those positions. We're not talking about those.
Freak ass, nigga ass, 69 God.
Positions. He's in a fucked up position right now.
Stop before we even go there.
What happened?
I seen Q Ball said no. Nope. She can find her own job. I'm sure she can find a dick, find her a job. Q Ball. Look at yourself and look at what you're driving right now and ask yourself, is that the same thing you should be saying? Because look at where you at right now. And how'd you get there? So think about what you just said, and then think about what you in right now.
Reference for the trucks and shit?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Nigga, you there because of a friend. What if a friend didn't put you in that position?
Okay. Let's talk about position, though. Diddy's in a fucked up position. We're going to go back to Diddy before we get out of here on this motherfucking hump day. Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. Diego Red Money Boss. Diddy's in a fucked up position. So now we taking this into nigga world. Niggas frame of mind. What niggas are thinking. Overs and unders. Me and Boss always do the overs and under. We are gambling. So one of the options that Diddy possibly has is telling on other niggas. We hadn't thought about that. What if he's in there and like, I'm gonna give you what you want? Somebody wants to know. They said, which celebrities do you think will go down with Diddy and his freak offs? Others have already been named. Before we answer that, boss, let me pull up my little chart. Here it goes. Page 15 and 16 of Don Richards' lawsuit states that Diddy punched Cassie during a dinner with Jimmy Iovine, Neo, and Usher present, who allegedly witnessed the incident but continued eating. So all these big names are about to come out in this. All these big names are coming out in this. Usher's involved, Jimmy Iovine, Neo. I got a good one. I'm not even going to say his name because I got to talk about him next. But motherfuckers want to know, boss, do you think it's a possibility that this nigga gives up some information? Because that is an option. He becomes an informant or he gives up. Do you think it's possible Diddy gives up some niggas, gives up some shit to survive?
No.
What he's facing? Life.
He can't. Yeah, because he's a mastermind. You're going to have to give up
Tekashi was the mastermind. And he gave up all his shooters.
Listen, Tekashi wasn't the mastermind. It was other niggas behind him being he was the puppet. He was Pinocchio, and they was Geppetto.
But technically, he had the members.
Yeah, he
said, this nigga dissed me on live. Here's 10,000 to shoot him. This nigga went and shot this nigga because you said go shoot him. This motherfucker did this Chief Keef when they shot outside of Chief Keef. At this point in time, yeah, there's bloods, it's the niggas over you, but you directly said nigga this. But all they asked for was give us that nigga who was the shooter. Now, you don't think they'll say, well, give us every person who brought you girls or brought you this or did you none of that. There's nothing.
Nah.
So you don't think you don't think they're offering Diddy anything, or you just don't think he would take it if they offered it?
He's not taking nothing they gonna offer him because he's the big fish in all the situation. So that trafficking shit, the nigga, let's say it's a nigga that Diddy was getting the bitches from. He's not big enough because the nigga probably ain't something that he'll just be casualty of war. He ain't big enough for them to be like, okay, God, we're gonna let you go because we got this nigga right here. No, it'll be a nigga that they've been wanting for years.
But that's what I'm saying.
That they've been hunting down.
In Tekashi's case, 3 niggas nobody ever fucking heard of got 20 years, 15 years,
yeah, because
9
but
years.
It was a RICO act though, bro. These niggas was all yeah, but these niggas was all in a. See, it's different with. I try to tell people it's different when it comes to money and guns, money and drugs and guns. All that shit is different, right? So they'll let you sell drugs and make money if you keep the guns out of it, right? They'll let you do all this, sell drugs, make money. They'll let you do all this shit that you're doing until you add money and shootings and guns in the situation. Now they want to devour that.
But Young Thug is facing the same shit right now. He didn't touch a nigga. He didn't do nothing. He's just a face. So technically, Young Thug is 6'9". I ain't touch a nigga. I ain't do nothing. I'm just a nigga with the money. When I'm mad at niggas, you niggas go get niggas, you niggas. What makes Young Thug different from 6'9"?
Well, the difference between what I'm going to say, I believe the difference between them two is they never believed that 6'9" was the head of it.
They never believed, or you never believed?
No. I no way possible he could be the head of that shit.
I'm just saying, because from the outs, because from to niggas, that nigga ain't, he can't be right. But to white people, all they see is, wait a minute, they're shooting this. What's going on? The Bloods. Who's this guy? He's 6'9". Right.
He's 6'9", but
in all the transcripts, you're telling, I want him dead. This nigga offended me. They're not hip on music and he's not really from the hood.
They're not.
He's Danny. He's Danny. Like what?
The federal,
I don't understand
the Federal
what makes
Bureau of Investigation. No, he ain't shit. That's why
so you believe Young Thug is and 6'9" ain't?
Yes. They know. Listen, bro. Once the feds get on you, bro. Once the feds get on your ass, they know everything about what they need to know. They know if you are this or that. They know. When they get on you, they already know. That's why their conviction rate is so high. And that's why they went to him.
These niggas never had this money till you.
Right. And they know that this is that's why I believe they got in more trouble than possible, because they said, we're going to prey on this little nigga and let him feel like he part of us. Fuck what he doing. We're going to put all of us around him. We're going to put all of us around him and make him feel like he's the forefront man.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But when you take Young Thug has all these characters around him. Woody.
Right.
Woody.
Yeah.
The known killer, the known hitman, the known everything, right?
Right.
These two new niggas that are on the stand now, they'll get more famous. I'll know their names later. I don't know. I didn't know Woody. Woody's nobody to me. Now he's a fucking celebrity. Thug is what matters. Thug mad at a nigga, Woody go kill you. Woody shoots up Rich Homie Quan's daddy's barbershop because him and Thug got an issue.
Right.
I don't see the difference from 6ix9ine saying Chief Keef disrespected me, y'all shoot him. And niggas jumped out on Chief Keef and shot up the hotel.
Because
it's the same shit.
Thug has a background. He has a history. And his history is a part of this shit. Growing up, like I tell you, the feds will tell you about yourself from the very first time you got in trouble. Mm-hmm. They know. So they know his history. And they know, okay, this is the man of this situation because he's did all this already. He's brought these people to the forefront. These people saying he is the person, like we already thought that he was the man. Mm-hmm. That's how they put him in that. They never, ever, ever in their fucking life thought this nigga was the man. You know what I mean? They never thought 6ix9ine was the man because they know his background, his history. When the feds
hit him with
bro,
the
I
RICO.
promise
They
you.
hit, but I'm saying they hit him like Puffy has the record. Puffy has the indictment.
Right.
Danny, 6ix9ine, got arrested and had the charges on him. They put him in a room. He had every opportunity to say, fuck y'all. Bring me my lawyer.
Listen,
he sat down and said, this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga, this nigga.
Because they knew. Listen, they knew that already.
But you
they
don't
wanted
think
to see was he going to stand up on it.
But you don't think they presented Thug with a way to tell on niggas too?
No. Because they already knew.
Gunna had the out. Gunna sat in front of everybody and told.
Listen. I'm saying Thug. The person that they wanted, they already got the person that they wanted. They got Thug. Now everybody that's involved with Thug is now casualty of war. That's what's happening. They went after 6ix9ine because he's the money, right? Mm-hmm. But we don't want you, nigga. We really don't want you. We want them bloods that you around.
So you don't think they don't want the bloods that's around Thug?
Listen, I'm not saying that they don't. I'm saying Thug is the head blood nigga. That's what they saying. And the situation is he's the head blood nigga. We'll wipe all their ass out. We don't give a fuck. We're gonna wipe all their ass out if we get the chance to wipe all their ass out. Right? That's what they want to do. They want to wipe them all out. We know for a fact 6ix9ine ain't no goddamn blood.
But I still think you being biased because what if 6ix9ine said "fuck you"? Bitch, fuck you.
The feds know before they even go in. Listen,
how do they know what he gonna say? What if he just said "fuck you," telling you?
No,
shit?
He wasn't gonna say that. He wasn't gonna say that. That's why they knew that.
I'm riding for the gang. What if he embraced the blood shit so tough? Fuck you. I ain't telling y'all shit. This my hood. I ain't telling y'all shit.
The feds have a 98% conviction rate. They know who's gonna tell and who ain't. They know already. They know because they know your back.
We never know because we've watched many niggas roll over and nobody. Because we've watched niggas roll over and tell that we never thought would have told. The streets of Atlanta never thought Woody was a fucking. He is a feared motherfucking killer. Nobody. They never thought this nigga would be that. He's the reason for the whole RICO. So he's the nigga. He's the last nigga they thought would have been the snitch.
Listen,
and he was.
The most dangerous motherfucker is a rat and a killer, and he's super dangerous when he both. So they already knew. They already knew. Most killers, it's not a lot of killers that sit on their bunk and say, I was the hitman killer. I'm just No, most of them motherfuckers turn over and tell too, because they gonna get the electric chair. Most of them tell. Go look in the history of it.
Shout out License to Chill. License to Chill says nothing gonna happen to him. To who? Be direct, because we're kind of bouncing between Thug, 6ix9ine, and Diddy. Nothing's gonna happen to who? License to Chill. Because Thug's still on trial, and Diddy's on trial now.
That's all I'm saying. Diddy ain't. We ain't got to worry about him telling.
So you don't think there's an out for him. You don't think there's no plea deal, nothing he can give up. He can't. There's no Jimmy Iovine. There's no Kevin Lyles who just quit his position. No, none of these motherfuckers he can get. Russell Simmons who's hiding out in fucking another country. There's nobody he can give up. You don't think Diddy got an out, nigga? Jimmy Iovine.
Diddy got hella outs, but there's no out for him. That's what I'm saying. He has hella outs. But there's no outs for him at all.
But I'm saying you don't think there's anything he could take.
He has to hold his tongue. That's the problem.
He has to, but I'm just saying Tekashi could have held his tongue and said fuck you.
Have.
Why not?
Couldn't have.
Why not? He could have said fuck you and went to jail. Without me, he had to give up the nigga. What's the nigga name? He had the song. The song was named the nigga. He had a song named the nigga, and that's the nigga who shot at Chief Keef. They had no clue of who shot. He gave that nigga up.
He was giving up everybody when he found out that they was trying to kill him.
No,
everybody was going to jail.
Okay, fine. When they tried to fuck his bitch.
All
right, but let's just say he said.
Everybody. That's what I said.
Let's just say at some point, because we've seen many niggas who was square go to the other side, kill a nigga, become a fucking like, goddamn, this nigga. This ain't the nigga from 6th grade. This is the nigga at 21. This nigga's out of here.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, what if his mind clicked like that and he was like, fuck y'all. I'm rich. No. I'm rich. Give me my time. I'm going to deal with these niggas when I deal with these niggas. It's a lot of niggas who wouldn't be in jail.
Listen, the difference between state and fed, the feds don't play with you. When they tell you, we're going to offer you 198 months.
Tekashi was the feds, though.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. When the feds come tell you, we're going to give you 398 months. That's what we're giving you. And we ain't cutting no deal, nigga. This is what we're going to give you. Mm-hmm. Most of these motherfuckers will tell you exactly what the fuck they want to tell you because 394 fucking months is a long fucking time.
And that's what Thug facing. Diddy's facing life.
Right?
Diddy's facing life.
I'm just saying, listen, but what I'm saying is he's facing life when he goes to charges. Diddy's is a state case right now. It's not even a federal case.
Nigga, Diddy's is federal, bro.
It's a state case right now. The state of New York. Bro, listen, go look.
We just read the indictment. It's federal, man. Let me pull this up. It's federal.
The state of New York.
I just told you there's two different branches of federal that got him. Diddy is federal. I'm saying, Diddy is the feds. Let's go back to it. Diddy is federal. He is against the United States of America.
They all are.
The nigga standing there is the fucking U.S. attorney that I just showed. Diddy is federal, for sure.
Okay.
This is the Fed case. This ain't no state. And that's why I mentioned the states, because in the indictment, everything's California, but he turns himself in New York. I'm like, how does that work when all this shit is California through the indictment, but you turn yourself in New York? That's why, because it's the government. You can turn yourself in anywhere.
No.
All right, I'm gonna send you the indictment right now, my nigga. It's the United States. This ain't the state of this is the United States.
He said it on there.
Let's see. It's the indictment.
Attorney General.
Yeah, nigga.
For the state of New York.
Homeland Security stopped his plane. Like, this nigga's against the feds.
But that don't Homeland Security is not the federal. That's not the feds, homie. That's Homeland Security. I'm just telling you, bro. Listen.
So this is not a federal indictment, is what you're telling me?
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's a
nigga,
state
this
indictment.
is the feds, bro. No, it is not.
Okay. All right, bro.
United States District Court.
My point, bro. Listen to what you just said. The United States District. It's not the feds, homie. I'm telling you. When it's a Fed case, when it's a Fed case, he goes to court the next day. The next day,
nigga,
he'll get a federal.
Twice.
Listen. When you get a federal case, you'll get a federal bond. You'll get a federal bond, and the state, they'll hold you on the bond. That's what the states do.
Sean Diddy Combs was held without bail Tuesday after he was charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs pleaded not guilty to charges in federal court in New York City. This is a Fed case. Bro, this is a Fed case, bro.
Okay.
In federal court. This is a Fed case, my nigga. The FBI got him. When they raided his house 2 months ago, that was the FBI, my nigga. This is a Fed case. This is not. That was not Beverly Hills police. This is a federal case.
No, when I heard the man get up there, he said the state of New York.
That's where they at. But I told you yesterday when I seen the first nigga who reported it, the first nigga who broke down the indictment, nigga, there's 2 different branches. One branch has a 97.5% conviction rate, and the other has a 95. So it's 2 federal. He got. I've never seen niggas with 2 branches. He got 2 branches of federal going at him. Diddy is federal for sure.
I don't know what federal, other 2 federal. I don't know, but
I gotta find that clip.
There and said when the Attorney General got there said the state of New York. I'm thinking it's a state case
because they're in New York, I guess. But this is definitely
it's still
100% Fed.
Okay, his ass is in trouble. That's what we do know.
Okay, they're saying the scratched off serial numbers on the guns were found in Miami. We played the clip of the guns and his guns. And anytime guns are included, it's automatically federal. So that's another thing. Most niggas, it be niggas right in Fresno that when you got a gun, I got a partner. It be Fed for some reason. Why the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Why the guns be federal?
Because now it used to be a misdemeanor. Now it's a felony. The guns, when you get caught with a gun and you're not supposed to have one, it's a felony. And now because we have a federal building here and the feds are in our town, the feds pick up gun cases.
They just go after guns. So anything with a gun be fed.
Yeah, they can. I'm not gonna say they always do, but they can.
I got a partner who low-key like under the radar, some weird shit, and it's like I know he ain't had nothing cracking, but he went to the feds, and it's like nigga, one handgun and some to the feds, nigga, one handgun, he got fed, nigga. So this nigga got them big ass shits with scratched serial numbers. He fed. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, motherfucker, though. Just like that, we back, though, man. We gonna keep y'all posted with more information. I drunk me 3 motherfucking Coronas on this motherfucker. Knowing I gotta get the fuck up in the goddamn morning. King LD's is in the house. License to Chill is in the house.
That Tipsy T.
What's that? That's some new shit? Wait, hold that back up. Hold that back up.
Carmen Lockett.
Tipsy T, what's that? The new thing? That's the new shit in the town?
Tipsy T. No, she been doing it, but it's just tea with reposado in it. She got it's raspberry, pomegranate and lemon tea with
Okay, Carmen doing that?
Yeah, get with Carmen. Shout out to Carmen.
Okay.
She out there hustling this shit.
It is hump day, though. It is hump day. Let me make sure I got everything. I got everything. Got everything pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I got everything pretty much. It's hump day, boss. Give us some words of encouragement to get over the hump.
Everything that we do, we put ourselves in them predicaments and them situations. Sometimes we have to think about it and be more clear with ourselves before we make moves that we know that can cause some damage to us. Just because you're making the move don't mean that move is supposed to be made. Just because you think it's right don't mean that move is supposed to be made. We have to sit down and we have to think and be more logical about the moves that we make. Because a lot of us are making moves that's detrimental to not just ourselves, not just to our families, but to a lot of people that love you. So what I'm going to tell y'all is don't just jump off the roof because that's something you think you're going to land on your feet when you jump off that roof. Sometimes you jump off that roof and you break a bone. And you don't get that bone don't repair like it was supposed to before you jumped off that roof. So be more mindful about the things that you're doing out here and be more careful about the moves you make because every move should be calculated. Every move should be a move that you know is good, and you know you can sleep at night at the end of the day when you make that move. Other than that, just stay safe, be good, love on each other, and we almost out of here. We got 2 more days and the week is done. Y'all be good, man. I love y'all. And
You feel? I didn't add. Let me see. I did not add that. Is that gone too? Did I delete that? That is crazy. I went on the deleting spree Friday. I must have been lit. I gotta sit in here tomorrow and just add all our shit back. Friday night is the motherfucking sneaky link. Make sure you hear YouTube only. Hopefully we got some more developing information and we'll be back tomorrow on Thursday to talk further about this or the rest of the news. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be here for sure Friday night without a motherfucking doubt. We might be here tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet. This shit is interesting.
very.
Let's do it though. Diddy going to jail or Diddy's beating this?
I don't see Diddy going to jail, but I do see Diddy spending all his money to get away from this shit, and them giving him some time, which would be like time served type of shit, or
Because
house
he's there
arrest
now.
type of shit. Yeah, house arrest type of shit. So I don't think they're gonna. That's the time he's doing now. That's gonna be part of the time.
Over
But all that
under 5 years.
under
5 years, he'll be out of here over
Under.
this shit.
yeah, under 5.
The thing that bothered me is let's pull that back up. So for those of you who came in late, these are his charges: racketeering. He's facing life in prison. Sex trafficking, maximum life in prison, minimum 15 years. Transportation for prostitution, maximum 10 years. I'm thinking that third one is the one they're gonna try to pull the slickest shit they ever pulled on a nigga, ever.
Right.
Because I've watched niggas get what's the weak ass charge they used to hit niggas with?
Pimping and pandering.
No.
What? Soup.
It's when you provide a house for them. It's called
Living off the means.
living off the means. I've seen them hit niggas with living off the means, and then because you provided a home, so it's like a 2-year charge or whatever. So I think they're gonna try to hit him with this transportation. Okay, well you didn't force them, but you knew they were hookers and you provided the jet. 3 years, and then it's what Boss said: time served, 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna hit him with something, and just to put that blemish, that stain on his career. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fucked up. He doesn't get a bail if
Everybody else
Epstein got a bail, OJ got a
and
bail.
he was worse. That was worse.
And Epstein, OJ, who's the other
Bill
motherfucker?
Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby got a bail. Like, y'all got to get this nigga a bail, let him fight. Or you get us a fair, because y'all trying to stop him. I know what they doing, because I told you the last 3 pages of the indictment is all about his money, taking his shit. Because if I'm out, I can
move my money.
I can move. I can get my fares, hug my kids a few times. Put 20,000 in my baby pamper. Put 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can wiggle, get the kids. Okay.
But they can freeze all that if they wanted to do that. They can freeze it. That's what I'm saying. It's the Feds. The Feds don't have to do nothing right.
But I've not been convicted. They can't really fuck with me right now. They can't.
Bro, they
can't freeze in advance.
against him.
But they don't know what he has. Like, this is Diddy, nigga. We rushed your 3. You don't. This nigga got a crib in a Australian bitch's name somewhere that's probably nothing but money in all the bedrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like, they, and that's the thing. They don't know what trickery, and he's from that era though. Because you know how you is, boss. Money is king. When I talk to cyber money, Bitcoin, they're gonna stop the dollar. He's from that era of the money buried in a backyard, money in a room over here. Yeah, these are my properties. My mama house, my daddy house, my 2 mansions, my kid. And he got 6 more. He got condos motherfuckers ain't seen. They trying to stop him from being able to. And niggas, he probably got what you, cause he's one of them niggas. He's a money in the club. How much paper money do you think this nigga got in cities existing sitting? So he's worth $1 billion.
He probably got maybe 200 million somewhere
tucked. They trying to stop him from being
in paper.
Cause all that nigga, I have no female visitors. All they gotta do is my nephew pull up. What's up, boy? They come in there, niggas make sure we get in the pool. No wires, no nothing. Okay. Go to this house. This is there. This. The key. And we in 2024. Ain't no key. Nigga, the code is 6855332. He go in there, and then nigga touch a book, the door open. They trying to stop him from being able to fuck with, touch anything, because that also means you can take this bag and then bring the bag to this lawyer. Bring the bag to this nigga. Take a bag to this. Hey, shut cuz up. Because we talked about I didn't even bring it up because it was the one young lady. She had 54 calls. She's the other member of Dirty Money. It was him and her. Dirty Money was these 3 people. That's Dirty Money right there. They both were in Danity Kane, but then he took those 2 and made a group, Dirty Money. The one on the left decided to sue him. The one on the right, after 54 phone calls, the day after her announcement of suing him, there's 54 calls on record. They're trying to say, well, what did you tell her? She made a statement the following day saying, I've never seen him harm anybody. Are these calls saying, hey, look, check this out. We're going to make this shit right. You know what I'm saying? They trying to stop him from being able to move money around, move mountains, move people, do some shit. Allegedly. Because I can't say that's what he doing. This nigga mind might not work the way mine work. I'd be bribing motherfucker. I ain't going to say bribing, but I'm
putting shit somewhere in the motherfucker's face. I'm
putting some shit together. Yeah. Like, hey.
Right.
Because he called her 54 times don't mean this bitch ain't lying. I mean, means this bitch, yeah. She could be lying, but he could be calling her like, I didn't do that. Diddy, I don't want to be involved. I don't want nothing to do with it. It's too much my family. I don't want, and he keep calling. It could be he keep calling because I don't want to be involved. I don't want nothing to do with it. Okay, I'm not going to come out and say nothing about you, nigga. I just don't want to be involved. No, I need you to say something. Man, listen. You feel me? So it ain't I'm bribing you to say something. I'm giving you the money to tell the truth about me, bitch. Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
A bribe, because they call it a bribe, because in the documents, in the indictment, it's all a bribe. Sometimes this is an incentive to just tell what really happened for you.
Right.
I guess that's still considered a bribe because I paid you to do it. Because you don't want nothing to do with the mess, the drama. Some people just want to live peacefully. But like, goddamn, I'll give you $1 million. Just tell what really happened with you. And that combats the motherfucking liar who just came out at the end. I don't know who's lying, who's telling what. But it ain't necessary. I get because bribe sounds so bad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. But we appreciate y'all tapping in. We appreciate y'all fucking with us. May be here tomorrow, may not. But we'll definitely be here Friday night for the sneaky link. You know what I'm talking about? It
definitely going to be here for that.
Appreciate everybody tapping in without a motherfucking doubt. Shout out Edward Kingsbury. He says Diddy going to expose the industry for his freedom. That's an option. I just asked. That's definitely an option. Boss don't think he gonna fold, and he's from the integrity era though.
He ain't gonna fold.
And if you want to come back, come back after this nigga,
fold. You can't fold. That's why. See, y'all gotta understand when you in the billionaires club. There's just certain things that you have to abide by, period. Sometimes you're going to be the scapegoat, and we're going to use you. But we're going to make sure you get right back. We're going to make sure we take care of you. We're going to make sure you don't lose just everything. You'll lose a chunk of money, but you won't lose everything.
They bleeding the block on this nigga though.
Yeah, that's it. You dumb nigga, you shouldn't have never messed with them over there. See, now you know. Now you know. You ain't that tough.
And this is because this shit. The Tupac shit is still lingering.
Right.
Let's see, if that never happened, he got action. If they bring that into the door, like, oh, you paid Keefe D, because we waiting to see what type of deal trickery Keefe D pull off. Because all of this is happening as a nigga is in jail on Tupac's murder. Keefe D, who has repeatedly said Puffy offered him $1 million. So if they combine the two of these, then it might be a detrimental situation. We don't know. We're going to see how this shit turn out, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out of this bitch.